Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Demigods and Deities of the Nat 13.
Demigods and Deities!
That is exactly what this is.
I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schmidt. With me, as always, are the wonderful Halfblood Heroes. Say hello, everybody.
Hello there.
Oh, man. Crazy times indeed. What hasn't happened? Making your way through the Chimera's nest, battling your way through, finding out that Mike wasn't there, but also that the Alpha Chimera, this insanely, impossibly large creature on the top floor, able to communicate, it seemed, is wanting the son of Poseidon, as well as your son of Poseidon, as Trevor was almost taken away, but thankfully, due to all of your efforts, including, of course, not limited to Danny being able to hang on to the wing, Pandora going for the tail, and Damien with that excellent Trent handing you stick, driving the spear through the tendon into the heart, killing the Alpha Chimera.
Yeah, boy.
That is where we are going to begin. This is a very dangerous campaign style. Oh, and of course, all based off of Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson series. We do not own anything. This is a complete parody work. We just love having fun. Don't sue us. Support all official releases. We then begin in the Chimera lair. As you are all standing here, the dust has settled. The screeching has echoed away. And Trevor has been brought back up from being unconscious. Because important to note, as you are awakened, Trevor, easy enough out of initiative. Like it's shaking him, slapping him, taking action to wake someone up. Trevor, we are using the 1D&D rules of points of exhaustion. I need to roll.
Shoot.
With that drink, you now have 2 points of exhaustion. For the rest of you, the caffeine is starting to wear off. For most of you, that just means some disadvantage checks or rolls coming up. You've already burned through yours. You've already done 2 of them, right?
No, I had
yeah, you have 2 left.
I burned all through
You had burned all through yours. It's important to note, though, it looks like Joel and Trent may also have a point of exhaustion. The strongest black coffee has burned through them. Point of exhaustion. Lee, having tea, didn't give her any insane buffs, but didn't give her any insane minuses. It's that, like, middle ground. Most herbal teas, green teas, aren't going to be insane for you. It's just a style.
Where are we on the map?
Right now, you are still on the top floor of the Chimera's nest. Right now, like, the noises have faded, but I do need to ask then, as everyone's here, what's then the plan?
Well, we take the elevator
after
back
you said,
down.
stay quiet, like, Damien really wanted to be like, just like, I hate.
So, he's not here. We took him to Mommy. So...
Wouldn't the wouldn't the Alpha Chimera technically be mommy?
No, that's
So
not
there's a
Mommy.
mommy besides the mommy. There's a mega.
Co-parenting.
I will actually, I love this so much. Just to make sure it doesn't get lost, the word used, that it seemed like the Chimera was using over and over was mother. Like this idea of a mother entity. I love this idea. I just wanted to make sure, especially for those watching and for us, like, call it mommy,
mother.
just make sure it's like mother is the name
She was
used.
worried that
had
by
to make sure.
saying the name it would invoke her because names
Clever,
are power.
clever. Okay. Sorry,
So
I just
he
was
like,
like...
I'm gonna use
No,
something
hold on.
similar. I'm gonna call her Mommy.
Mommy.
Then we go find mommy.
And we do not want to find Mommy.
Oh, we gotta find mommy.
But if that's where Mike is, then we gotta go.
That's the quest.
That's Monster Mommy.
Quick question: how many of our spell slots are already like expended? Or because we leveled up.
Long rest.
For you, fun fact, no one has yet to long rest. A lot of you are still in these, like, throes of, like, Pandora, you have 7 hit points, Damien, you have 10, Trevor,
Oh,
you still have about 23. Like, I kept track of this because, again, when you guys level up, it naturally gives you full points.
To
Yeah.
get out of here and rest up
Yeah,
before we go
that-
after something.
That's actually a really good idea.
Do we know how to get back to?
I'll say at this point, I had to make a athletics check for Lee. You guys watch. Lee has started dragging the dragon head that was locked off by Danny over towards the big open like bay window thing, and he's getting ready to just push it over the edge. Because I'm taking it back.
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
but make sure you don't hit anyone.
Lee.
Lee! That's not gonna last. Yeah.
All of you
if
can look
need
at how like it's easy enough to run over. It actually looks pretty intact.
Well,
It's
if
just
you
a
have,
lot of
an
like of the
extra
blood
head-
gut kind of like came out the end.
I
Like,
wonder what people that are under the mist saw.
I'll make a check actually. I didn't roll both.
A bunch of bird poop.
Who the hell left this bear carcass here? Tell you what, these shit New Yorkers, they'll leave everything on the streets. Hey, that's New York. But no, Lee has pushed out.
Bear carcass here.
Who left a bear carcass? Like, it's just
And then Damien's just
a
like,
bunch of rotting meat.
Damien's gonna be like, only in New York.
Yeah, right.
This is like normal.
Honestly,
for him.
I'm walking home at the end of the day. It's 9 o'clock at night. I see a bear carcass on side. What am I gonna do? No, I'm gonna keep walking. That's not my business.
Oh,
Who
this
Uh,
is
knows?
gonna
It
be
could be like a guy hiding underneath the bear carcass.
Oh, there's
Just
yeah,
about to steal money.
it's a homeless person who's using this as like a tactic. Come in. Hey, come in. You're good.
Are we live right now? Oh
We
my God.
just started.
Yeah, we just
You're good. We like just barely started. You guys are still up in the
Okay,
Chimera nest, right? It's like ending.
Oh yeah, that.
So with you guys, everyone's here. So yes, right now you could try to just go back. It would be stealth checks from everyone. Basically a disadvantage though, unfortunately for Trevor. But you could try to stealth your way back down through. Lee right now is like trying to gauge if she could also jump and like
Don't.
kind of like thinking the better of it. Cause like, well, probably not. Well, because she's got like her key point. She could like,
Still, don't.
in theory, step the
How-
wind down.
How far away is from the
I
floor
have to
we're
pick up all the
in
arrows I can.
until the floor that it's safe, that it's not a nest?
Oh, yes. Right now, you would have to make it through 4 floors. Because technically, the top half, it gets a little weird because, as you found last time, this may be a part of a labyrinth, right?
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's the with a capital T or A with, lowercase a.
Oh, I forgot.
This is not your normal, like, couple buildings.
It's not the
We
normal
have to be
Chrysler
really
building.
careful. We have to
Not
stick
your-
together.
not your
If we
normal
separate,
Chrysler.
we're screwed.
You're right.
Because in theory, you're just in this like, because this looked like it was kind of hollowed out. Like maybe this is the top 2 or 3, but it still means there's about, from what Lee and Trent helped gauge with you guys, maybe 4 floors that you'd have to like try to work your way back through if you got spat out top, or again if you get in the elevator and can make it all the way down. It's basically you're out. Like it's a give and take.
Is there a stairway down?
Well, we found the beautiful magical elevator that came straight from the first floor.
But what if it doesn't drop us at the first floor?
The labyrinth changes.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Can
stay
I
the
text you
same.
detail about
Oh
that?
yes, I was
Blah,
gonna
blah,
text
blah,
you out. Lee is also going to give the suggestion. She could take 2 people with her down, but she wouldn't be able to get back up. Just because I was gauging, I'm like, she did use a lot of her stuff. I made some checks. She could take 2 half-bloods with her.
I would take
All the way down.
Take the most.
Take the
most
ones that
people.
are beaten up.
And
Take Trent and Joel.
here's Trent and Joel.
Yeah, there.
Maple can also do this.
Oh yeah, Maple's there.
Is there a
Maple
lake nearby that we can
has
throw him in?
their 4th level polymorph they never used. And so, if you want, they could turn one of you into, like, a tiny little vole or pigeon, like,
Oh,
you know,
no.
something you would see.
I thought
And
something
put you in
big.
Lee's pocket and take you down.
Okay, no.
Can I
Then no,
turn
'cause
into a
I need
dove?
to stay.
So... Good. It's one of those very still New York dusty looking doves, so it's like that. You'd
Is that a
think you'd
pigeon?
be a pigeon, but it's still a dove legally. But anyone looking would look like a pigeon.
No, but not because of her polymorph. That can be Shelby's, but
No,
Oh.
I'm not polymorphing.
Unfortunately, if you want to try that, you may give me an Arcana check.
all right.
Also,
I'm not-
Because yeah, you guys don't entirely know all of your abilities, so yeah,
that
make
detail I sent you,
Mhm.
the flying speed would be fun. Maybe that's like a later boon.
but that is just its base appearance.
Gotcha,
as well
gotcha.
As a name for if you want to tie anything.
Well,
money
what I
into
can
it.
say, Ash, looking around, this giant nest is full of debris and garbage. Not just of, like, the Hudson around New York. You're looking at, like, old demigod-looking stuff, right? There's, like, broken weapons in here. Nothing that seems, unfortunately,
Is celestial
usable.
bronze stuff?
Can they be salvageable?
What you're
Are they
seeing
celestial bronze stuff?
is, if it were salvage, you could make some quick checks. Ash,
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
go ahead and make me your investigation check for the thing you're trying to do.
Okay.
And I have to roll with disadvantage, right?
Yes, because your last two. Oh, yes, Ash. Damien, you're fine. Ash, you still have one more disadvantage because of that coffee run.
Can I roll to
Yeah.
see if I can find either one of two things?
Oh, because your arrows. Yes. Investigation on your part for that.
11.
I want to find an 8.
Investigation.
Hey,
You
what?
said I had.
It's an S, isn't it?
You want to find an A.
Yeah, I want to find an 8.
Also,
I need to find my.
because I know it's
Did
like
you see
that I
60
updated?
feet.
'Cause
My
friends.
unseen
I
servant
only
has to be 60
updated
feet
one
away
of my
from me,
vacation.
and it's technically still active.
Unseen Servant has actually been with you the rest of this fight. But
That's the fight? Okay.
yeah.
Is it possible?
So
that I
first,
could
the
have
thing
a-
that I'm trying to text, and I.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
first, I
Text me what you got just because we're
Likewise,
figuring
I
that
do
out.
want to see if I can salvage anything.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. But
Okay.
with Unseen Servant...
Could I technically use it to like make noise so it can lead party members through the lab?
Ooh, what it
so
could
it
do...
can make it go faster.
It would offer the advantage counteracting the disadvantage of your party. You could all roll stealth flat.
Ooh.
Like, it would be using that, like, hey, using
We all
Unseen
have
Servant...
disadvantage?
No.
I
Only
have
Trevor does, but the real thing is, Trevor's the one that smells the most. Monsters naturally look for demigods. It's
They
why
try to
they're
roll
allowed
around
to
and
make
all that.
perception checks. Having Trevor with you, Trevor's going to be rolling disadvantage, and then, of course, it's whatever your lowest party members is.
Okay.
So by having your Unseen Servant, it's offering advantage to directly counteract, like, oh yeah, we smell the half-blood, but there's some obvious stuff going on, right? It's that natural, like, hey, if I see someone cutting a piece of pizza versus I maybe smell pizza, I'm probably going to go for what I see over smell, right? Unless you're really intelligent.
Essentially, the roll for that thing, hopefully, it could qualify. I want to
Yes.
salvage some celestial bronze or maybe.
This is what I'll allow for you.
Okay.
Danny, what'd you get for yours?
An
Arcana. 11. After a moment, you
a
feel
fart.
like maybe you popped a vein or something. You're just like, neck tension.
Oh.
I rolled a
You'll get a next
19 plus...
19.
What, one second.
You
I need to
used
remember.
4 celestial bronze arrows in the fight.
That's 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You'll be able to recover 3 of them. One of them that directly you shot into like the snake's eye may have dissolved with it.
Oops.
The inside of monsters are particularly
Well, I'm
poisonous
also
and gross.
looking for any loose arrows that might have, been left here for years.
Or that
I'm
one
On
arrow
that
I
note,
shot.
unfortunately, no loose arrows. Arrows are actually some of the more easily broken stuff, and
Does
especially.
this roll also count towards finding
Are
any?
there any spears? or-
I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Spears in a second. Damien, what did you get for your investigation when you were looking through the rubbish
I didn't
pile?
roll yet.
Oh, you haven't
I
rolled
will
yet.
Say.
Please do so.
I will do that as soon as I
Ash.
can.
You find a lot of steel and celestial bronze wiring of what looks to be an old automaton.
Enough that I can quickly use.
Enough that
Mendiants.
maybe if you were to spend like a long respite, like you'd have to take it with you
like,
now.
like say 1 hour in the first level spell slot.
Exactly. Well, exactly. It's that like to help flavor into your 3rd level Steel Defender subclass. This is something you could make, and it would help make into your Steel Defender.
I'm going to open my bag folding, put it in there. So like,
You've got that, yeah.
I got
In the bag of holding, 2 dragon heads, a lion head, a goat head, a snake
we've
head,
got the big. Three.
and a bunch of
Hey.
maybe automaton worthy stuff.
Sorry. Oh yeah, the big.
Lee
4
is going
heads.
to ask for the lion, goat, snake, those 3, just because then like she could have the complete set.
I don't care.
I mean,
And then
sure.
2 dragon
Let
heads.
it be known though that the lion was my kill.
Says, sure.
Let it be known that the Chimeras might get
Yeah. That head down there. No,
Let it be
so
known how
that
we
is
get
a
out of here.
21.
21. You start digging around. You find a couple pieces of celestial bronze. What looks to be a short sword, a spear, and what maybe could have been half a shield. I will let you know right now. They do have the heavily corroded property on them, meaning they cannot be used right now in battle. They're basically just hunks of junk and would be improvised weapons. But Celestial Bronze is notoriously sturdy, and so this could be turned into other stuff or barter or sold. It's basically the equivalent of like, I've got a bunch of raw gold on me. Yeah, it's not a coin, but like if you know the right person,
Yeah.
it's valuable.
Oh,
Well,
you
I
need to
say,
know the right
we
person to
survived
make
the way back to
things.
camp.
And here comes just one last luck check.
You got a good deal. I have a
No
good idea
eggs. As technically they are not
coming. Celestial
egg
Bronze.
things.
They're mammals.
Mammalian to a gross extent. Alright, so Trent and Joel are going to go with Lee down. Maple can stay with you, as Maple will be able to use their last 4th level slot. They could polymorph someone to go also down with Lee.
Who's looking the most injured?
Statistics-wise, it's
I'm
Pandora
not going.
at 7, Ash at 8, Damien at 10.
Oh, I still need to level up my D&D Beyond.
Yeah, because like even though your character will gain more
But
hit points,
my
but you're still
max
at
HP
10.
You,
yeah, I told you
Ash,
my
do you
points
want
back
to take the
anymore
safe
now?
ride down?
No, you haven't.
37.
How dangerous would the dangerous
But I'm at
round
15
be,
right
and
now.
do y'all need help with it?
Depends. I know Pandora can make us move faster. She's also incredibly stubborn.
Would you say incredibly stubborn?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna whisper to Damien.
Anyway,
If anything, like, you don't say that.
I'm staying with
Really?
Danny,
The son
and
of
then
Aphrodite
Damien's
thinks he's
quite
nuts?
useful.
Wait, sorry?
Oh, Damien's just useful. He's awesome.
Useful guy.
Thank you.
Okay.
And you are very helpful, and you're good at setting up things. But you're also basically the most injured of who we can send safely down.
You're squishy.
Well then.
Maple will let you know. You won't be you, but it'll be really safe for you to get down.
But you don't have to. But
You
that
ever
is the
wanted
safe
to
option.
fly?
Also,
Uh,
I can give you the Celestial Bronze stuff. I sent that. just so we can
I've got
get
room
it
in my.
down.
I think I still have a little bit of room in my bag if you need somewhere to store it.
Okay, awesome.
Oh yeah, the bag of holding would be the smartest place.
Hey,
yeah, and
yes.
then you're.
Alrighty,
No, it's a
throw it
bag.
in the trash bin.
I mean, who can hold the breath the longest? Just shove them in the bag.
How
I mean-
how long can you hold your breath?
No.
It's,
No.
It's
My
your
legit-
constitution
That
modifier
was a
plus
joke.
1 of
That was
how
a pure
long?
joke.
No,
After the last
this is
campaign,
actually
let's
a
not
good
do
idea.
that.
Wait,
This is
unfortunately,
Shelby,
what
not
started as a
Pandora.
joke, Shelby,
This is a legit.
you may have stumbled upon. Yeah, getting down for question
You're a
ability
barbarian.
is only going to be about 20 seconds for Lee. It's literally straight jumping, and at the last moment, she's
so,
making her key points.
Yes,
to
I
the
have a +2 constitution.
So
which is where I
everyone
hold
could
my
just
breath for
hop
3
in the
minutes.
bag.
Everyone could hop in the bag.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Lee takes you all down.
In the rust bucket.
Okay.
As long because we're all small enough to fit in a 2-foot wide gap.
Fun back, yes.
We are. I don't know
We
about
figured
you.
this out last season.
That's
Check
true.
out the Disney
Joel gets
D&D.
in the bag. You take
Um,
Joel's place.
That's what I was afraid
Yeah,
of.
Joel
Like,
gets in the bag.
Medium-sized creatures can be put in a bag of holding.
Already
by
in the
its
rust
base depth.
bucket. That's what I'm calling this thing from now
In
on.
the rust bucket.
All right. Well, those
How
of
do
you
we
who
get-
can't hold your breath and
I
might get
can.
uncomfy, ride down.
I'll take the
with me.
polymorph.
I'm gonna.
So that way
Boing.
it's easier.
Yeah, polymorph is easier. Boom, boom.
Close it, and the bag is
I
on
So-
my
have a +2
person.
You four are
constitution,
getting in the
so-
bag. You're getting polymorph.
I'm not 100% of this thing yet.
You're
guys.
not. Damn.
I'm
Trevor has already
Hold your
dived
breath
into
for
that.
30 seconds and you're
Denny's
good.
just like,
And
this is
we're-
a stupid idea I've ever heard in my life.
Hold your breath for 30 seconds and
you
you're
see,
good.
like, dude, that might have
Maple,
been
the dry
stupid.
comes over. Danny, it'll be okay. It's just an extra dimensional pocket of
I
space
swear,
that you
if
might
I
not come
die
back
because
from.
I hopped into the bag, I will come out pissed.
I know.
Danny, we just fought a chimera. It's not the worst idea we've had.
All of
Just
you
don't
are
talk to
hearing
anything.
there is the
Fine, let's go.
ever-growing roaring sound in the
Yeah, I'm
nest.
jumping in the
Let's
bag.
go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Everyone's getting the bag. Maple comes to your ass. Just okay. Now don't be alarmed.
Well,
Okay.
She
you can't
grabs.
carry the bag.
Well, the bag will.
Anything I'm carrying,
It'll transform
transform
with
with
it.
me.
But we're gonna be
And
in
then
another
Maple
dimension.
just drops
being
concentration when
polymorph.
we're down.
Okay.
Maple
I don't think
touches
we'll be aware
you.
of it. We'll just be stuck in it.
You become a tiny little street rat that you would see in New York.
Street rat
A tiny
scoundrel.
street rat? You
A
mean
tiny
a
street-
gargantuan street rat?
No, fun fact, because of polymorphs rules, a tiny little street rat, Lee puts you in her pocket. Lee
Yes.
grabs Maple. Oh, Trent would have gone in the bag, same as Joel. So it's literally just Lee and Maple
I'm in the bag as well.
jumping down with all of you.
Everyone can hop in the bag
Uh,
to make this faster.
Very low odds, but yep. Right before the end, Lee uses her last couple key points, step the wind for her ascent dragon stuff, boom, 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 gains that fly speed, slows the descent, and we are completely on the
Get
street.
me out of the bag. Get me out of the bag.
Everyone's able to get out of the bag.
Oh,
Oh, we're out of the bag here, yeah.
Ugh.
Let's
Um,
not do that
Are your
again.
bones
See, that wasn't that
vibrating?
bad.
As you guys come out of the
It is
bag,
good
you
to
hear
have my
mortals
gaggers like
passing
that.
by, just like, oh, it's a bit of a show. The dragon,
Just like-
Chinatown. That's cute.
And like
'Cause
just people
you're standing
walking
next
out
to
of a bag.
fully dragon's eyes rolled up into its head, blood seeping out onto the sidewalk. All of you coming out of the bag. To a mortal, you're thinking like, oh, it looks like you're street performers for a Chinatown thing, right?
Now go away.
People are politely clapping. I'm gonna make a roll.
Hold on, can I take off my hat and hold it open?
Yeah, you gain $5. People just naturally like are throwing quick money, like, oh, cute.
So I'm like, thank you.
Can you pay the college, please?
College tuition.
College. It's
No.
nice.
It's for our
Trent,
research project.
You guys want to get ahead with me?
You see, Lee actually just goes, we probably need to split. We've got, as she kind of points up, you are starting to see out of the darkness, things look a little shifty, as in maybe things are starting to come in or out.
We
You see
should've
Lee goes,
told you in the Chimera
listen,
stuff so that you
this
didn't
I
head
don't think that would've helped.
is gross and smells awful. I'm going to get this back to camp, see if Chiron and I can study it. But-
Should we get some of the other heads? Or?
Yes, give. As you see, she immediately is like, no, wait, I want my stuff.
The wiring is mine.
Lee starts yes.
Excuse
Lee
me,
starts
sorry.
just grabbing those heads. You guys will have 2 small dragon heads. But you see, she goes, I can take this back to camp, and I'm 85% certain I won't get caught with it. Because I'll probably smell like a monster long enough until I can at least get to the border and get assistance. You guys probably should run. And here's where
Okay, do you have any places where we can like hide out?
you see Trent goes, my house.
You got a house?
Do you guys have anything against Staten?
What?
Staten Island?
Oh.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Oh, no. As long as it's not the Bronx, we're good.
It's
Yo.
you see Trent goes, it's a lot. Listen, my parents live there.
No,
It's
no,
pretty
no,
monster
no.
proof. I've actually never seen monsters in Staten. I think we might be safe there, but
Okay,
we'll have
let's
to
just
go.
go.
Monster on Pier.
Maybe,
The whole
but
point
later
of my
on.
moving around.
I know.
Hold on, wait a minute.
This is where I'll need for the party. Trent, this is kind of that last thing the guest starring L playing Trent can give. Her parents are nearby and could house you for the night.
That'll work.
What I need is this will be a stealth roll from all of you. Flat, because it's how fast can you get there. Will anything else catch your scent before you arrive? So I do need party to roll stealth check.
Do I roll disadvantage because of the last coffee debuff thingy?
You do.
Oh my gosh. Of course. Of course.
Well, okay, stealth. That is a dirty 20 on my end.
Dirty 20.
I have a 16.
That is
16.
an 11.
11. 20, 16, 11.
Goodness
I got a
gracious.
17 with disadvantage.
17 with disadvantage.
that's
I'm going to roll for Trent. Okay, that was really good. Joel, rather good. Joel, nat 20's it.
Oh, that's
Joel.
good.
Will that counteract me?
It's the lowest.
Pandora with a natural 1
+3.
for a 4. I will describe a little what happens.
I'm gonna roll
Getting
it
out of the
real
city,
quick.
you guys start heading as fast as you can, moving down the streets, Trent leading you
I'm
in
a
the most
mountain
direct
girl.
route.
I don't like cities.
Getting to the underground, taking the lines along through up, you see Trent points and goes, okay, ferry, we just gotta take the ferry to Staten. We're solid, okay? We're solid. Running up, you see the ferryman, I have to actually check.
If they're normal.
Are they normally
They're human.
or are they
Yeah.
weirdly?
It's the ferry to Staten Island is a free service. Sorry, I had to
Oh
like
my
triple
gosh.
check my notes on that. Running up and in, all of you are getting aboard.
Well, at least we're by water.
And
Yeah.
Toom. The gate goes down, pushes off, and you're safe.
Honestly, you saying that with the did not help.
Head count.
Are we actually safe?
Is everyone here?
Everyone's here.
Okay, that's.
All 6 of you,
Do I
Trent
believe
and
the
me.
DM?
roll
Maybe.
roll for persuasion.
Roll to perceive God.
Oh no.
That's happened more times than I can count.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
not
say.
good.
Disney,
Dumbo.
James's campaigns, he just.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
As you guys are on the ferry, what would everyone like to be doing? It's gonna
How long
be a
is this
few
trek?
minutes. It's only like 20 minutes. Again, free
Oh.
service. It's just slow
What river
going.
Can I get?
Power nap.
Right now, this is the Hudson.
Oh, you know what I wanted
Sir,
to
it's
do?
the Hudson. Nothing is visible.
Slugs. Not enough time for a short rest. Could I get started on seeing what this wiring could do?
Yeah, you can be like looking at it.
Basically, like get 20 minutes off of that, have an hour time, see what I can work on it.
What I'll tell you is it will kind of take out the time. It won't. I
Exactly.
can't give you anything until
Yeah,
the full hour.
take out something that maybe make it easier. Be like, what is this scrap? Also, you've had a lot of good scrap here. Holy shit. Can I
Is there
a little
like
bit to make some bullets?
any drinking fountain or any
Sure,
sort of
like,
I still got
artificial
this
clean
magic
water
wand.
on
Just
this
roll it
barge?
in here, it'll make it
Yes, there is a simple water station.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm going to go
Drink
over and
water.
sort of just like put my hand in it and just heal a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, using your bonus action.
So that first one,
Clever.
I rolled a 1 on that, so that's 3 hit points. So I will use it again.
Yes.
So I'm at 26, and then it's 4 more. I'm at 30. I have 1 more because I'm level 3 now.
Oh gosh.
So I will use it, and that's 7.
Wait, what are you doing, sir?
Healing water.
healing with
That's-
your
yeah,
guys?
just like at this like water station, just like
Um,
washing my hands.
It probably looks like you're just.
Healing waters, yeah, like washing off. At
So
one
I'm
point,
at
there
that
definitely is like a tourist that just, it's fucking disgusting. Like kind of walking by because looks like a homeless kid bathing in the fountain, right? Like it doesn't.
Sorry, I stink.
It's like
Yeah, tell
get a
me.
hotel. You know, people passing
You
by.
don't have any money!
Don't tell that. out loud.
You don't tell people we're poor.
You don't have any money.
You
Yeah,
let
Sam,
your
I still have my-
actions speak louder than your words.
I have 250.
Pandora,
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
I need you to make me a perception check, please.
Okay. Cool. I can do that.
Yeah, that's $120.
Okay. That is.
No, I have more.
Perception. That's a 15.
I have 252.
On a 15,
I'm gonna die.
you get enough of a presence. As your friends, like, everyone is kind of, like, you're not all terribly far away. The ferry is not, like, a spread out, like, mapping. Like, using a movement and a dash gets you anywhere on this thing right
Danny
now.
is taking a nap, though, I would like to say.
Taking a nap, doing stuff. Damien.
I'm gonna quickly tune my guitar and then take a nap.
Joel is out cold. This kid, after all that black coffee, just is, like, face down.
We
Oh,
should
no.
never feed that kid
Yeah,
coffee.
I'm gonna make
Um,
sure I'm gonna pick up Joel and put him next to where Danny is, and then I'm just gonna stand next to where they are.
Pandora.
Mhm.
I need you to roll me initiative.
Oh, shoot. I'm at
Will
7 hit
fight
points, you
with the power
guys.
of love?
Love!
Love.
Ah, beauty!
Yeah!
Love!
Sexy.
Oh,
Shoot.
Send the good stuff.
18.
Do you want a bow, Danny?
A bow?
18 for Pandora.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll always take a bow or a spear.
The thing that is in the initiative with you
Always in case.
rolled a natural 20. It will attack first, but by passing the perception, you are not surprised.
And none of us hears this?
I'm at 7 hit
Because
points.
as you are
It's not
standing
physical
on the
thing.
edge of the dock,
I'm about to be falling in the
waiting
water.
to look around, you feel something at your waist, and it's that instinctive like, oh, creep. You turn to look, nothing's behind you.
Oh.
Looking down, a tentacle has wrapped around your waist. He's going to try to make a athletics grapple to pull you in the water. Please make me a athletics or acrobatics to avoid so.
Do you want to like say something to each other and say stop?
Cool, okay.
Don't.
I don't know if I can speak fish.
17.
I also don't know this is happening.
Plus athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
Chances that my mom shows up in a dream to let me know we're in danger.
That's a 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That succeeds against the
Woo!
synth 17.
Woo!
You will still take 5 points of damage
Holy crap.
as the natural grip
Oh.
pushes you. Break it.
Ow.
Do I? Because I'm awake.
Yes.
Here's what's about to happen. As this creature finishes its turn, coming up over the side with bottom half what seems to be very octopus with tentacle, top half looking like a giant rat.
Ew.
This thing comes up over the
What
side
do people see this as?
and failing to
Some
do
homeless
so
guy.
is going to try instead with its second attack to just hit you.
Okay.
I need to check something real quick.
The rat
I'm at 2 hit
octopus
points.
tower.
The Rocktopus?
The Rocktopus.
The Ratipus. No, the Ratipus.
The Ratipus. I like the
Ratipus.
Ratipus.
Ratipi is
Sounds
the
so
technical
weird.
term.
Ratipus.
Ratipi.
Rattopies.
Gross.
Ratatopity.
You have a 15 AC. I will let you know this thing has a +6 to hit.
Okay.
That is a synthetic 12. As it is like trying to get on and over your face, tentacle, and you are just trying to rip it away.
Get it off.
All
right.
Before you hear that,
sympathize.
unbeknownst to you, Trent was also an initiative because Trent was closest. Trent is going to try and grab this thing
Good luck, buddy.
versus
What's going on?
Oh,
The
no.
Ractopus is insane, isn't
The
it?
Ratipus failed.
the Ratipus goes. I am not even joking. That's its name in my book.
Yes! Ratipus!
Jumps up.
Should we adopt the Ratipus?
Trent tries to grab it and instead grapples you
Ah!
And
Get
it's
off,
more
get
about,
off,
like,
get off.
on the side of your arm, trying to like pull your arm, not realizing it's not the.
Ow!
Ah!
I wish
On a
Danny was
nat
like
1
to see
versus a nat 15 from
Just
the
like-
Ratipus, this thing is stuck on. Pandora, you will
grappled?
get your turn.
No,
You're not grappled.
Okay.
As Trent almost grappled you, but I'm like, I'm allowing PCs can't grapple PCs even on nat 1s. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. You will still get your turn, and then we will roll the initiative for everyone as you will all start hearing this and going, oh, shoot.
Okay.
Pandora.
So,
An important thing to begin your turn. Do you want to have advantage to hit this thing?
I would like, yes.
Or would you like to deal extra damage to this thing?
That is a good question. Because, so, what I was going to do is bonus action Slayer's Prey. You designate one creature within you see within 60 feet. The first time each turn that you hit the target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
And then smack it
I went with college.
with. I was literally just going to pull my bow blunt force just straight into its head. But, oh man, I like advantage this time. I did extra damage last time.
Yes. I will let you know
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing is taking your bonus action
To hit it?
to gain the advantage. As you feel something swap inside of you, you feel that it's no longer about dealing damage, it's about hitting back hard. You, in your eye, you'll have advantage to hit this thing now.
Okay. Cool, so I can't do Slayer's Prey.
Oh,
You can't do Slayer's Prey right now.
Man.
Quick question:
Okay.
is my unseen servant aware of this?
I will check.
Yeah.
I actually
'cause,
forgot to account
is
for
nice.
Unseen Servant. Because it hasn't been long enough for Unseen Servant to pass, right? We're coming
Okay.
up on the hour. And then natural 3. Your Unseen Servant's with you, practicing some, like, harmony chords. Like, you hand your servant, like, a quick, like, hey, try just tuner, I'll make a sound, see what works.
Again,
Wait,
I'm very
It's what I would have
A
liked.
23
Again?
will hit.
I care
Woo!
less
And it's a
about
D10,
what we
right?
do. How does this look to mortals? Just handing a guitar over and it floats in air.
It can be just a little dwarf.
That's a 10.
Just
Plus?
some midget child
Plus?
that follows you
3.
around.
Just a little Gimli.
Pandora, how do you want to do this?
Oh,
The
I'm gonna make
Ratipus
some
does not...
calamari.
Makes calamari. All of you watch
If there's no need to wake up, Dennis is gonna
suddenly popping over the side, trying to grab your head. Trent comes up, that shit, like trying to like
Let
whack it
go
away.
of my arm!
You grab this thing, whip it around, 1 foot, sticking it completely, pincushion style, to the floor.
Quick question: are those regular arrows?
I'm gonna say regular or celestial bronze
One of them was celestial bronze.
to deal the damage. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
As it dissolves in an explosion of dust.
I will grab the arrow that I shot. That's
Yes.
celestial bronze.
I think it's funny because you shooting. Oh, I need this one back. And all the
You
other
don't
ones
get
are-
this one.
As you do so, a symbol appears above your head.
Let's
Oh no.
go.
What,
Are we
what does
awake
it look
now?
like?
Because I can see this. Oh.
What looks to be
What's going on?
an hourglass with a cross in the middle of it.
What?
Can I make a...
Can we roll history
History?
check?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
We have advantage because we've been to camp since.
You two would have advantage.
Okay.
You know what? Screw it. I'm willing to roll as well.
Natural 20.
Alright.
Gosh.
Alright.
6 for the
I would like
roll.
that
I'd like-
inspiration.
What are you, a Swiss time traveler?
I'm fixing my
17.
inspiration
Oh no,
point,
it's
so.
okay.
yeah.
I clicked it on here.
I was
Yeah.
gonna be
17.
on Christian.
Well,
Danny,
That's,
Danny's
16?
just. Are you still by Danny's side?
16.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
Danny's just waking
Trevor.
up, and then he's gonna be like,
Well, the rest of you are like,
Trevor.
an hourglass is a very like geometric, like hourglass cross.
like a Christmas.
You know it's not a cross. The Greeks held this symbol and would instead call it a scale. The symbol of balance. The symbol of Cabin 16. The symbol of Nemesis.
I knew it.
Yes.
I knew it. Yes.
So Trevor's gonna sort of just glance around. We're mostly alone, right?
You are
There's, like,
mostly
some
alone.
tourists. I'm gonna walk up to Pandora and I'm gonna offer out like the Nordic arm handshake. Be like,
Yeah.
"Hail Pandora, daughter of Nemesis."
Nemesis. I'm not familiar with Nemesis.
Wait, was she the one who threw the golden apple that eventually caused a full war?
That was Aphrodite.
No,
Hey,
Aphrodite was the one they said that you're the
Alright,
host.
no one's going to throw shit at my mom, okay?
We're not
Yeah,
throwing
just
shit-
hold
me.
We're not throwing.
We're not on good terms,
we're,
but don't
we're
you
not
bring.
throwing shit at your mom. We're throwing at the person
No,
who
well,
threw
she's
shit at
no.
your
Your
mom.
mom's known for making golden.
Danny's also gonna walk up to you
No,
and
the
offer
golden
a
apple-
handshake.
Wasn't the golden
Open
apple
door.
something
Door
that
open.
Nemesis threw to the god saying for the prettiest, and then it was like.
Fun fact: that was Eris, the
Eris.
goddess of discord. Upon not being invited to the wedding, threw the apple with Eris.
Yeah.
Nemesis has always been the goddess of revenge. A very Grecian ideal. What we might think, oh, don't take revenge. No, like revenge.
Greek
An eye
was
for an eye.
like eye for an eye.
Her
legitimately.
favorite
Mhm.
movie
That was
Revenge
their
of the Sith.
way of life. Pandora, I will now
And
message you.
there.
Here's what you get. This is the first ability that you will get to know.
Cool.
It is called Revenge and Retribution. As a bonus action, you may switch between these two modes. When you are in Revenge, if you are dealt damage, you gain advantage to your attack against the creature that dealt the damage to you until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
If you swap to Retribution,
Yep.
if you are dealt damage, record how much damage was dealt and who dealt it on your next attack that hits the creature. It will take the recorded damage, bypassing any form of resistance and immunities. If you switch out of this mode, though, the record damage is nullified. Same for the other one. So swapping it will unfortunately negate it. You can't like have both. But these are modes when you have one active, it will stay active until you swap. This is something you will always have. I will send this to you real quick. While you guys kind of think about what just happened.
It's just we're just like what? Oh, cool.
An octopus, really?
I think it was a ratipus.
I think it was a ratipus.
Or if we go to the actual like Greek root, as we learned, a ratopodes would be more correct.
ratipus.
Ratipus is better.
You see Trent having like finished like sweeping the dust off there. Nah, ratipuses, they're everywhere on the ferry. I'm sorry, I should have warned you guys. I didn't think they would be up this late.
Yeah.
Well, I think she handled it.
Wait.
Yeah, you got it.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, he got claimed. You know, I
How
guess.
many other children of Nemesis are there?
Trent looks like he knows something but isn't saying something.
Do we know that on How many on cam are there?
At camp,
Just-
there's about like
Damn it.
5 or 6, but it's easy enough. Most of them are only summertime campers. They usually go off to the mortal world for their day-to-day lives. Like at camp currently 0.
Oh.
So,
Just because it's like, oh, it's the fall. Like, no, I'm going back to school. Like, I can live a
Shelby
normal
knows
life.
of one other. But he was kind of
Nemo.
Yeah. Trent knows something isn't saying.
Trent, what are you hiding?
Trent, nothing.
Trent.
Uh-huh.
I
I'm
find
gonna
that
grab him
vague
by
and
the
I'm
shoulders,
very
turn him to look at
unconvincing.
me. Probably looking up because he's probably
Look,
taller than
Trent is like hitting like 6'4" territory.
Yeah.
Trent's the tallest one here.
Easily.
Just gonna.
I'm gonna look him dead in the eye. You're gonna tell me what you
Is somebody
know.
using this one?
I
Go
use
ahead,
it.
make me an
Frick,
intimidation check
Yeah.
on
These
Trent.
ones?
Yikes.
Oh no! That was a 4.
Just Trent goes, no, Nemesis is cool.
Can I?
Hey guys, I think the ferry's coming up close.
So
no,
if,
no,
can I
no.
like hug him and like that one motion hug? And if we remember correctly, Eleanor did say Trent was a bisexual character, so he is.
Hey!
And can I
Oh,
try to
shit,
charm
so as
him?
well?
Trent is canonically. Please do so.
Nice.
Sorry.
Oh, that's my roll.
That's your role.
I mean,
Oh, wait.
go ahead, Sue.
Trent
You mean
has
sexual
like-
character sexualities? Oh yeah, 'cause I made it, but Ash fight. Oh no.
Well, yeah, it's just because of your ability. It's something that like we don't always get into in D&D, but I love it. Trent's
Thanks.
gonna try
I
to
made
oppose
Ash
the
fight.
charm.
Oh yeah, religious trauma. Like you grew up. It's like,
Oh.
Trent rolled a 4.
So you're gonna tell me?
No, maybe.
Come on.
No, it is. Okay, well, just like it's not a bad thing. Trent is charmed right now. It's you just had a sibling. It was years ago, and they kind of were on the Titan side, and it's all over now.
is it?
Yeah, you got your answer.
But
It's all good.
did
Why are you
he
so
go
uncomfortable?
good after that? Or?
He died.
Okay, but did he like turn good before that?
He died.
All right.
Are you trying to say you're scared of me?
No, it's just you're just
No, you're definitely scared.
no. It's not like a scared. It's just like that's just interesting.
Insight check.
Inside check, go for it. Yes.
Inside check.
Can I have advantage because
Okay,
he's charmed
already
and he's
I'm
not
thinking.
on guard?
Hey,
Yes,
Yes.
the charm is gonna give anyone
Okay.
advantage.
Trent was the one who had to do it. That's what I was thinking. Is like
23.
23 insight. Easy enough. Trent doesn't look afraid. It just looks apologetic because maybe it's a bit of a thing to
He
be
was
a
the
child of
one to
Nemesis
do
right
it.
now. Like it's recent enough
Great.
history where it's like
If Pandora in and of itself is a name that already kind of is unlucky.
Mhm.
So, cool.
Oh, yeah, it's the ducks.
The dock has now finally approached. As you all
Can I
get off.
ask one thing before Trent immediately leaves?
No, Trent's taking you to
yeah,
his
he's in
house.
somewhere.
Yeah.
On the way, it's more of a question.
Yes.
He's like,
So wait, it's just normal for Halfbloods to get in contact with their parents?
You see Trent. Nah, claiming is different. It's
Oh no, not claiming they're mortal parents.
Oh, mortal parents. No, my parents, yeah, they're here just if you have them still.
What if Guardian legal? Is that still allowed?
Yeah, you're allowed. I mean, again, if you can find them. Sorry, it's weird. I'll let you know, like, my parents did suck for many, many years. They thought I was, like, an illegitimate child, and it was a lot of tension. They didn't realize my mom, Athena, gifted me, and either one thought the other one cheated. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. But no, like, yeah, reach out to your parents. They're, I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
How do
How
you
would the
find out
guy
your
cheat
parents
and
if
show
they
up with
never?
a kid?
How do you find out your
Oh,
parents?
it's very easy. No, it's just hospital records, right? Like, especially, my dad, he was rich enough. Like, the whole conversation is like, oh, you spent a bunch of money hiding me, right? And that was kind of, yeah.
So how do you find out your parents if they never told you anything?
I kind of
Yeah,
have
Trent
like a list of house I've been in, just like full Meet the Robinsons tally marks. Like,
Oh, dude.
She Trent just,
So how?
hey, my house is around the corner.
Oh, nice.
Let's, like, full bypassing the question. You have now reached Lancaster Estate. By no means a small house, but by also no means not a true mansion. Sprawling, large, with a lawn. The Lancaster Estate has about a 5-foot brick, 5-foot more wrought iron fence.
Estate.
It's got hedges. It's got glass. You see Trent just... It used to be a lot bigger. We downsized when my family stopped being a mob family. Whole thing, don't worry about it.
Bigger.
Oh, one second. Kind of like puts that arm out before anyone walks through the gate. Goes over, presses finger to a fingerprint scanner. Trent. Trent. As the slightest electrical hum that wasn't totally noticeable powers down.
Oh, cool.
Trent. Yeah, no, just because, monsters and my parents want me to stay, so they bought a lot of stuff. And also, I think helps mob stuff. Come on in. Trent brings you in.
It's in New York, but I was not expecting.
Greeted at the door, you see a woman who looks a lot like Trent. Platinum blonde hair, lovely evening gown. She's got like a book in one hand and like a glass of wine in the other. All covered in monster. Trent and Maple. Oh, friends. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, are these your special friends? You see Trent. Yeah, we just killed a bunch of monsters. And his mom goes, all right, come in. Come in.
I'm sorry for bringing in a mess.
No, you're totally fine.
I'll see if I can whap off my shoes quick.
Yeah, it's that awkward, like, I'll try to get ready, but, like, you're all
I'm just
disgusting.
going in.
Yeah, I'm just going in.
I
That's
got
same.
2 levels of exhaustion. I'm gonna sleep for 5 days, guys.
I was raised to be proper. I'm not gonna walk in
Yeah, right.
dirty.
All
No,
right,
you're
do what
good.
you will, man.
Pandora's gonna take off her shoes.
I'm a noble,
so they
but
don't
at this
track
point,
her.
I
You
don't
see-
care.
She goes, my name is Marion Lancaster. My husband, Tobias, is not home right now. He's working late at the college. And why? Please, just place your things everywhere.
I don't think one place could be enough for all this.
George just doesn't play just blood coughing.
One
I'm
place
just
could
gonna,
be
like,
enough
sort
for
of
this.
like, is there a spot I can pass out?
You
Is
should
there
try
a
to. Oh,
swimming
I've got
pool?
extra rooms upstairs.
Cool.
Take a bath first, please.
No, I go
You need the
upstairs
water.
and I'm gonna go in the first door on the left I find, and I'm gonna.
First door on the left, one of the guest rooms out.
Lucky me.
There's about 4 guest rooms, Trent's room, and Trent just, anyone can have my room. I'll just take the couch with Maple. Like, you're good.
No,
Take
you
it.
don't need to.
Oh, take it. Come
I'm
on.
willing to take a
I'll
couch. I mean,
just-
I've slept in worse places.
No.
Sit on the
Take
floor
the
in
rooms.
the
They're like
second
full
worst
rooms.
place. It's fine.
Take a room.
I'm walking.
give me a
I'm
pillow.
walking
towards
floor,
Trent's
that's
room.
Take a room.
okay.
Trent's
Like,
room.
just give me a pillow and
I'll
a
take the
floor
other
and a nice
room.
carpet and a
As
wall,
you
that's
two
what
argue
it
back,
has.
yes, Pandora.
Pandora's gonna just be like, alright, fine, whatever. Like, she doesn't want to take Trent's room, so she's just gonna pass out, grab a pillow from the bed, whatever, throw it on the floor in the same
Can I-
room as what's his buddy.
Yeah,
sleep.
the rooms in here, you see, is like all of you could fit in this one guest bedroom if you really wanted. But you see
Yeah.
Trent like, no, like take a room. We have them for a reason.
Okay.
I'll take whatever
out
room's
cold.
available.
Mind if
Yeah.
I- mind if I join you?
You take Trent's room.
Sure, you know.
Take it. You two are in that room. You two are another. You're
Can
in
Danny
Trent's.
take a bath before going to bed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes,
then
each
Each
take a
room
bath.
has its own bath.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trevor's
that's-
just out on the bed.
Oh, like,
Hold on, before we go to
Dude,
the room,
it's
can
just
I
like-
ask?
you know, you feel great. What you really want to sleep after taking a nice warm shower, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
no.
before that, I do want to ask Fancaster a question.
This is a safe place?
She mentioned, oh, we have security when we want Trent to live here, and so we make sure that nothing can get in. Outside, you hear.
Well, that sounds lovely.
She-
So if a monster were to come from smelling or hearing something, if
We
you
have the
needed-
top of the line.
So I can make a phone call?
You see, this is where Trent would just offer. Phones are rough because they attract a lot.
Exactly.
We've never really tested if this house is fortress proof. It's just for the occasional harpy or ratipus that makes it
Right, I just...
close.
Occasional monsters aren't what
I
we're
mean,
dealing with
it
me.
would be nice making a phone call, but right now I don't think
Yeah.
You know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
You
You
can't
see-
write a letter.
Trent goes,
Yeah.
phone calls. This
Do
is
I
like
have?
Trent's gonna pull out like this iPad. Just this is internets and demigods make us beacons. I have to use this on airplane. It's like built-in airplane mode. And whenever I want to re-download stuff off the internet, I have to like run quick in and out and like book it.
Okay.
It's not a great idea to use cell phones and internet with
You're right.
us.
Even just a landline might be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, just write just write a
Do
letter.
I have a postal number for
Yeah. Oh
Mr.
yeah.
Hewitt?
Yes, Mr. Hewitt. It's an easy enough postal because it's just working in like the Southern Correctional Facilities, right? Like
Yeah,
it's easy enough.
Okay, as a part of the long rest, it's normally like 8 hours sleep, hour or two of doing whatever. Of course, I want to fix up that Steel Defender.
Mhm.
The other hour, I want to write to Mr. Hewitt saying, "Did you get any information?" My friends went before. you were
Gotcha.
supposed
Easy enough as Marion Lancaster, you know, the matriarch here, can get you all the stuff, as well as all of you, like little bits of like food. Actually, she just full on like orders pizza for you guys. It's that full on like
Hey.
quick order food.
Hey.
You can all take shower
I
stuff.
have a change
Um,
of clothes. I don't think these are gonna last me.
You see,
Also, I don't know if I
yeah,
like
Mary
dog
goes,
food.
yes, of course. I believe we actually have a bit. Maple stays often enough, and Trent might have some of his older clothes he wouldn't need anymore. Bit of interesting thing. Yeah, as Trent actually is trans, and so like used to have a ton of more like female clothing, and so full on.
What does it look like?
It still very though like practical. Like Trent had
Okay.
always was like more pants and shirts and leather jackets, right? Like so
Just how you
it's
feel.
just that like Trent really grew still, and so is now just outgrown.
Yeah, I'll just take a pair of pants and a t-shirt.
Mhm.
My jacket's fine. But
Question. Trevor's obviously unconscious, but for me knowing for when I get up, so we don't have to like deal with any of that for my extra clothes.
Mhm.
Just how much does Trent weigh, and then we can do quick math on size.
Doing quick math, Trent's probably in that 230, 200 range.
Okay, so like him like 2 years ago.
Because you're not very tall, but you're much more built. Like yeah,
Because I'm 5'8", 205 pounds.
right.
I've
Like
accepted I'm not gonna find anything as I was sparkly small with Joel.
Ash just like strange little 12-year-old. Same with Joel, right? It's not
We're
like
like-
nah. The rest of you, there's plenty of food.
The only thing
Yes.
I don't know if I need to get dog food.
Oh yeah, for the yeah.
Maybe not.
Probably not. Yes.
Can I change my armor into a onesie pajama that is clean?
Yes.
Yes.
That is part of Glamour Studded Leather. Is you can just go onesie.
You guys literally see Danny coming out, and he's just wearing a onesie like the cookie from Shrek.
where the frick did
See,
you get that?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it's just the armor, and then it's changing like to a bunch of different clothing.
You see, and finally, Mary, Daniel, was it? Would you like hot chocolate? Anyone? Do you all need
Yes, please.
Real
Please,
nasty.
thank
We'll get
you.
some-
And one
Thank
for
you
our
so
friend
much.
before we wake up.
hot chocolates passed around? Pizza's ordered. Like all of you are showering in and out. And besides, we'll kind of come to that with the nighttime. Any
Right.
other like big things people want to do before the other
I
night
would
besides
like
just
to-
passing
I'll
out?
do all my stuff in the morning.
Yeah.
We don't have to role play my shower.
Well, yeah, right. Like
It
I
heals
mean,
you to full already.
well, you're already full.
He is at full.
You grow, your bicep grows.
You
like
heal
two
to
points.
full.
You're
You get
just
advantage
like,
on whatever you do.
like, hey,
So
I Trevor,
cut.
I
Yeah.
Trevor.
No. But yes, no,
Wow.
because part of your stuff will happen in the night. Anyway. Just any other bigger things like.
There you go.
Pandora would like to write a letter to her. It's not even my real mom.
Oh.
I think that's what. That's when it
was
hits
at this
you.
moment that she knew.
Is well, yeah, bunch of postcard
Yeah.
letter stuff. Bring it over.
Heck,
Like
I don't
Ash
have a
has a
rough idea
stack
for
of
how I wanna flavor it.
Postmate stuff. You have that realization. That's not my actual mom. I just kind of.
Makes sense. She doesn't look like me.
Oh.
You just always had to have wondered what my dad looked like, and now you know.
What does she know of her dad?
I think very little. From what we've
Is it
discussed, it's that.
Like, has her mom played it as she's dead, or as in we're divorced? We don't. talk
You
about it?
assume if he was dead, she would have said it. She always acts like she's dead, but that's the thing is when someone's actually dead, they'll say like, "Oh, passed away," right? It's very much like he may be alive, but it's that you would never know where to start as your mom. You don't. You're pretty even sure like Watkins is your mortal mother's maiden name, right? Like,
It's not even my last
not even his name. Like, it's one of those, like, you're not even sure where you'd begin with that. Because it's, yes, but every way she acted, it never felt like
She's
he was actually dead. Because if he was dead, she probably would have said it.
I'm gonna write a letter. Would my adopted mom know?
It's whatever you want to try to say.
Where's my dad?
Just 3 words on a piece of paper.
Still alive. Thanks. Bye.
I'm gonna make rolls for both of your letters.
Oh, you're right. I need to
I
tell
do
you
also
what I'm
want
writing
to
on
write
that.
a letter too.
Frick.
As
Should I-
the Lancasters, these will be overnighted. They're paying for it. Like,
A second letter.
oh yes.
I'm gonna write a second letter. Starting to cry. This one's for my best friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her all about how I've made some friends, finally. How I finally figured out why I'm so weird. And that I'm sorry. And I'm gonna send it to her mom to put on her grave.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You send that. We're gonna get into some rolls here. For what happens in the night.
Oh.
We're going to start.
Text
Well,
you,
yeah, for when we get. Thank you.
Please.
I was gonna
Give me a bit.
text you anyway. Be like, ooh, text me when you get it. We're actually gonna start with Damien.
Okay.
Damien, you drifting through that, like, thinking about the day, thinking about sleep, find yourself in what seems to be some fields. Looking around,
So this is dream sequence.
this is a bit of a dream
Okay.
sequence. You turn, and this is what's going to be a little strange. You see a figure standing next to you. Going back, Spencer, you have one sentence you can say to your friend. What would you say? Seeing Damien.
Well, first she's gonna hug him.
Yeah.
In, like this half a second that they have,
Dang it, August.
and this he's gonna just grab you by your shoulders and look you in the eye and just don't lose then. Don't. If you look away, they might just be gone.
Wait, what's going on? What?
That's all you have. As Damien, Spencer drifts away, you feel a hand on your shoulder and hear the familiar words of Apollo. Nothing nobler than making things right. You turn, you see, he still looks very young. Very, beautiful wavy hair, golden. She's kind of standing there just... You're doing great, kid.
Thanks.
Use your gifts. You've got some good stuff. Don't worry. My brother's taken him to Elysium. Hermes has always been the one to help take heroes, and
Was it because of the battle itself?
no, it's favor, I call them. Hermes has so much to do these days, but heroes deserve the highest honor. I was a hero a couple years ago. My dad made me immortal, had to go through stuff, and so I've regained a lot of insight into, well, your guys' lives. I can't always talk. That's something Zeus doesn't like, is when we are always there for our kids. Yeah. No, ironic when I think about it.
Damien's really trying not to like rage right now because
Yeah.
it's just like he tries not to.
Yeah.
They talk constantly. It's like you didn't talk at all.
There's only so much I can do. I wish I could explain it, but you're special. And that's good. You did Spencer proud. And with that, we're going to cut away from your dream. Pandora.
Already crying.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, great.
Don't worry, you're gonna crave it more.
You are at the archery range back at home. You look down, you've got the bow in your hands, which you realize is Atalanta's bow.
Does it have any special carvings on it, by the way?
It's more simple Grecian words. Specifically, of course, it's that, how do I want to say this? You already know that, Efficacy is the official title. You know, just the Grecian word for revenge is in the bow, and it's something looking at it now that your mind really more comprehends of. This is a bow of revenge. And as you're looking, you hear down the range an arrow has just thudded into the target. Standing next to you is a woman in a leather jacket, long bow in her hands, and you see already has another arrow knocked and just hits almost directly center as well. You see she turns, and you are looking at your mother, Nemesis.
I give her a hug.
She hugs you back.
I just start bawling my eyes out.
She just goes, hey, kiddo.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're great.
She's so mean to me.
Yeah. That's something my children learn more than any other demigod. Is life so unfair. But you're doing amazing. Being strong. You got revenge for Spencer. You don't let anyone tell you what to do. You see, she's looking at the bow that is now kind of like off to the side. She goes, you do well to learn from her. Your half-sister, Atalanta. She had one of the worst lives. But it was not because of her choices. She always made the choices that brought her retribution. It's not a bad thing to want balance and fairness.
Do you know where my dad is?
Even if I did, I don't think I should tell you. I don't ever give my children handouts. You gotta earn it. But I know you can. You see, she takes the side of your head, kisses your forehead. Just do good.
Okay.
as your dream fades. Ash,
I sent you the.
you send off the letter and really start working. What you realize is this automaton at one point was probably more quadrupedal. It may have had other bigger functions, but a lot of it's been broken, corroded. You patch it up, though, to a very basic form. And realize, as you kind of get to the head, you can shape it to look how you want. Would you like to describe how you want to have your automaton look?
Well, if it's already quadrupedal, does it have tail? That's my main question. Does it have tail? Big, small, nubbin?
It's that very simple pointed tail. It's one of those, the tail may have actually been long or something, but it's that like, I'm going to
Snapped
bend the
off.
metal snap. It's like, it's kind of now that
Make it
half
look hair.
tail.
Well, they have shorter tails already. I'll make it look like a mastiff. Who would choose? Maybe to be specific, well, maybe not mastiff. Maybe a Saint Burmese mountain dog.
Okay.
Natural protectors. Maybe even give it a little secret stash of whatever liquid I want in case of emergency around the night.
You could put your bottle of nectar around its neck.
Yeah. So.
Saint Bernese Steel Defender Mastiff. Steel plating, but celestial bronze wiring as...
Hello, Argos. Hello, Argos.
Little glitchy, but time will fix that.
Did I hear a bark in the chicken?
It's you'll probably have to play with the voice box. Like right
Yeah,
now, it's like that's a very high pitched dog. It's
Gonna be
this.
like alpha.
It's definitely robotic in nature. Like someone could look at it and go, "Oh, that looks like a dog," and then watch it and hear it and go, "That's not a real dog."
I can always use minor illusion case birds like
Exactly right to
adorable.
patch the cracks, and it's a work in progress. As this
Argos version 1.
Argos 1.0.
Hey, buddy. Ah, man, it's getting late. Hey, do you want to get some sleep?
Head turns in 3 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, okay, buddy.
It's
Just-
as
I
he
try
goes
to,
to
like-
sleep like
I try
standing
to like,
up.
shift him to the corner so he's like laying down.
Yeah, laying up.
Hey, sleep well.
Sorry.
1 second. Sorry, I just got another text.
Oh yikes.
Oh
There's
no.
a visible streak in my makeup.
I'm so sorry.
It's not
I didn't
too
mean for this
visible.
one to be emotional like this, but
Oh
that's.
gosh.
I'm an emotional.
I never really know what's
Hey,
gonna happen.
You're
in
always
these
good with
sections.
making emotional pull on our heartstrings. But
I try.
I
Terry-
cried over someone that doesn't exist, you
The
guys.
song
Yeah,
for Terry is the
that's-
same, but that hits
that's
me
my goal.
in the core, so.
That's my goal. Ash, settling in for sleep. You get a bit of a dream. Looking around, you think you are in front of what seems to be like a mirror. As it almost has a reflection, but not completely.
I ask myself the question, what's the right direction? I don't know.
What I would ask, yeah, am I a man?
Yeah,
or
no,
a puppet?
I'm up.
Actually, what you're thinking is, do you have anything you would want to try to see? Would that be someone or something?
I haven't really started worrying less about things lately.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, what should I prepare and starting to care more about people. I know my friends are safe, and I know that as long as we're together, I'm curious. Any parents, godly, mortal, I just want to have a semblance of who I am. Well, my whole life was just Smith, the only claim. What? There's a million Smiths in the world.
Here's what I will ask. You will get a voice in your head. Do you want the truth?
Better a bitter truth than an ignorant lie.
You see a gravestone.
What's the name on it?
You can't see that yet. But what you see is a simple gravestone. You hear a different voice now in your head.
What was the first voice sound like, and what does the second sound like?
You're gonna make me a perception check. It's easy enough passively to understand the difference,
Exactly.
but
That's different. I
there
just
is
wanna know
little
if,
things
If one's
involved.
steeper, if one's higher.
Exactly.
It's pitch. Okay, that is good roll, but my perception is it. Okay, that is a 18.
18, pretty good. The first voice seemed maybe higher pitched. You're not sure if it's masculine or feminine because of just more of that ambiguity of that tone. The second voice is what makes the difference. This is a much more clearly feminine voice that you're about to hear. Why do you ask for those who have done nothing but hurt you? Why do you look for those who have done nothing but hurt everyone?
I know they've hurt me. I'm just finally having a face to associate with that pain.
You seek a family, but do you want a family of liars and murderers? Or do you want a better family?
How can there be better family?
Your dream cuts there.
It's just what family does. We sometimes hurt each other. I mean, I'm a living example.
Danny, you see a hooded figure standing in the nest of the Alpha Chimera.
It's back.
Reaches down, takes 2 fingers, wiping. I want you to roll a history check for whose blood it has just touched. All of you were cut or hurt at some point in
Oh
the
yeah.
I was trying to remember who was where. Natural 20. Oh my gosh. I'm going to text you
Okay.
something. 2 things.
With a total of 23 because of the history.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh my gosh, a natural 20. Take that point of inspiration. That's also important to know. Okay.
Also, how far away am I from that hooded figure?
It's that very much like, am I
there? Am I just looking at
It's,
the thing?
you think you're there,
Okay.
but enough of like, I don't think they see me, or at least like the figure isn't reacting as if it would if someone was in the same room.
It's a good sound.
Is there pizza still left? So yeah.
There's pizza stuff.
I'll get
Sent you the
another-
text.
Another piece.
Send it
Um,
on.
What was?
the hooded figure, looking at the blood,
I forgot the name.
kind of takes it
Atlanta.
and runs it between their fingers. Lifts, walks towards the open bay door, steps off, and the chimera carries them off into the sky.
And I did not see any face.
You didn't see a face this time.
Okay.
Trevor. Here's what's really fun. As you are becoming more actualized, out of any demigod, children of Poseidon are canonically better at going where they want to in dreams, or seeing what's important. we're going to call this a Constitution saving throw to see how well you do. There's no way to truly become proficient. I call this dream walking because it more depends on the scenarios. But as of right now, you're going to make a flat Constitution saving throw, bypassing points of exhaustion, as this is not in your normal form. This is more of your essence.
If we disregard the random request I sent you, could I use my inspiration to gain advantage here?
Yes, you could.
Okay. We'll forget about what I asked.
Okay. Yep.
Well, that is with a Constitution save, a 23.
At 23. There is somewhere important you could go for your quest, and there is somewhere important you could go for yourself. Which do you think you would rather see right now?
Trevor is gonna go to where the quest is gonna take him.
Okay. You feel your body and mind pulled and find yourself in an area you don't think you've ever been before. It is in the woods, and yet there is snow and ice around. Very much outside. A lot of pine. So you're assuming like, okay, maybe more like higher elevation or northern area. You see coming out of the shadow a large lumbering figure that is moving terrifyingly fast, crashing through the trees as it breaks into this clearing. Your mind kind of revealing itself in the sense of I'm in more of a clearing. A gigantic cyclops in what looks to be a baby blue tuxedo is whipping around, its eye looking every which way, eye streaked with tears. And before this cyclops says anything, you see he keeps running and crashing through the trees.
I'm gonna try to call out to him.
You're gonna make me a persuasion check. More so almost just to be heard and noticed rather than even the persuading itself.
That's a 5.
Your voice is carried through the ice and wind and doesn't fall on any ears. Please, though, make me a perception check for maybe what else you can see.
7.
Cyclops is nice.
Wow.
The base, what I will give you, there is a little ways away a welcome to Minnesota sign. That is it.
Okay.
All of you awaken to a golden cold morning on Staten Island. You smell food is being prepared downstairs. That very natural, like, oh, that is like an egg and cinnamon, and is that even not total bacon, but that's definitely one of those cooked meat texture.
I shouldn't have said that before.
Trevor, as probably waking up, your body naturally waking
that
up.
was a nice bed.
Long resting, you only have 1 point of exhaustion now. That's just a -1 on all your rolls. For the rest of you, especially for like Joel and Trent, no points of exhaustion. Any other final disadvantages would have been gone anyway, having taken that long rest. All of you
Full HP?
are at full HP.
Some. Yeah.
Well done.
Alright, wake up, boy.
Bark!
Alright, my new friend. I found a way to use the old wiring.
Bork, bork,
This
bork, bork,
Argos.
bork.
Oh.
Why does it sound like a seal?
Bork, bork, bork.
Minor, I'm just gonna have my minor illusion running in the background, fixing the voice. I'm like,
Fixing
I
the
still gotta work on the
Morph.
voice box.
morph,
That's
morph.
cool though.
Are we all like in a circle or something?
It's more like coming out of the rooms. There's this like kind of entryway before the stairs.
Do I see Trevor coming out of his room?
Yeah, it's like all of you would see each other. It's kind of hard to like hide at this.
I'm gonna
point.
push him back in the room and like shut the door.
Oh, okay.
I'm still here.
Pandora's sitting up on the floor.
Oh, hey, Pandora.
I'm gonna open the door and motion for you to leave. Please.
Jeez.
I-
You hear, children, I have breakfast.
On our way.
I'll be down in a minute. Thank you.
You see, Trent walks out. Just, yeah, my mom's gotten into cooking more.
Are those bunny pajamas?
Sweet.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Maple got me for
Oh, that's
Christmas.
sick.
Nice.
You
So
see,
bunny
Maple is
the dark
in
side.
a full, it looks like a tree onesie, which is like a little on the nose being a dryad, but it's still that funny, like, tree.
I love it.
That's adorable,
rabbit.
though.
It's dark.
Oh my god.
Trent is wearing just full, like, from, like, Christmas Story. It is
yeah,
the full.
that's what I was gonna-
Yes.
Um,
yes.
Do you want to text or do you want to roleplay this?
No, we can roleplay this.
Okay.
I don't.
So we're alone
Okay,
in the
so
room.
Yeah.
is it just you two?
Yeah.
Just these two, because
You
the rest of
start
you.
accidentally making-
I'm like, yeah, this is our
Oh,
house. This is
yeah.
a friend. I have no clue if he
That's
needs to eat or not.
Okay, you guys have fun. I'm getting food.
All right.
Oh, I'm going as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna sit down on the bed and I'm going to tell you what I saw in my dream. So we were back in the nest. Well, I was back in the nest, and there was someone I didn't make to see a face. I'm so sorry about it. It did touch your blood, specifically yours, and it just kind of, And then it went out the big place we dropped from. It was carried out by another chimera, and that's not what freaks me out the most. It's just part of it. Joel left untouched from that place. And how in the world did that happen? I don't wish for people to get hurt, especially younglings, but
He was kept out of immediate danger for a fair bit, but that is a good
everybody
point.
got hit except him. Now I'm just worried about you, because if there's someone following us and they, your blood is
Well, that's
tasty.
not really that big of a new thing. Me being wanted dead, I guess, is something that's always been a thing. But thank you for telling me this. It'll be good to have in the back of my mind.
Again, a dream. You never know if it's real or not. But you know how gods works.
Part of the thing, yeah, dreams are nefarious as demigods. They could just be extrapolated visions.
I know where we need to go next.
And where's that?
Minnesota.
You're already working there.
Super cold, but okay.
And my brother,
Ay, Dios mío.
half brother, it's still a half brother, the Cyclops that we were sent to look for. I think he looked sad, and that worries me because if we're looking for his new wife,
What's this honeymoon? He was afraid having to run up.
knows about what we need to know, then either way, I know that's where we need to go. Though, real quick, mulling over my brain, I want to make another history check to see what else I can remember myself from the prophecy.
Oh.
Yes, it's a new day.
Yep.
Please do so. It's been so long since
That was
it's
so
a new day.
close!
It bounced off at the 20.
To the
No, to the 8, so it's a total with history of 9.
-1.
9.
No, I get a +1. I don't have any minus stats. No, it's a disadvantage because of 4.
Okay, on a 4,
Disadvantage.
you are and I'll say it's enough of you start writing down a little bit of like, okay, child of 3, feared the storm, take friends along lest evil form. It's that problem too when you're memorizing something that's very poetic.
Trevor,
It's so
like-
easy to remember the first.
But is Trevor like holding a paper with those things, like those words?
It's like chicken
Yeah,
scratch.
it's like, oh, okay, that stationery from last night. People writing letters on, grabbing it, writing this down.
So Danny's gonna look at him and say, "Have you tried talking to Chiron if Rachel will?"
I haven't tried getting a hold of them. No.
You guys would understand the basics of iris messaging, but it's not like, yeah, it's a brand new day. You
Oh,
have
let's-
to try.
Get the shower open.
The other things you remember, of course, the back end of a phrase,
Oh, I woke up and showered. earlier.
through fate, not plan, you shall obtain. And of course, that final line, else world shall break, was simple enough of like, yeah. I will give you, again, based on a new day, based on what you just saw, and based on some of the stuff, there was a line that seems more familiar. Shows path ahead through heavy snow.
Remember
It's
something
that-
about snow?
You saw a dream, there was snow, remember that. It's those, like that first part and 3 secondary lines is the problem right now.
The heavy snow, because I know Child of Three, Fear the Storm was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Take Friends Along, Lest Evil Form was the second one.
Child of 3, Fear the Storm, Take Friends Along, Less Evil Form. That's all one.
All the one big
That's
one.
all one. There was like about, I will give you this for, there was about 4
sets.
4 sets. That first set was Child of 3, Fear the Storm, Take Friends Along, Lest Evil Form. The second set is where you're remembering there was that line you think of shows path ahead through heavy snow, but it's what was the first part.
Yeah.
The third set was Through Fate Not Planned You Shall Obtain, where again it's like, oh, what was that thing it was talking about?
Yeah.
And the final one, Else World Shall Break.
Yeah.
While he's ran down, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go down and get food down.
I'll be down soon, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
At the door, you run into Trent, who's got like mouthful of bacon. Just
Oh no.
short orders running out.
Oh, no.
You guys-
The new companion.
Oh, fun fact: Argus does not need to eat real food, but
Okay,
Argus
that's good.
is a healthy boy who is guzzling up motor oil.
Just like, no, he's lapping it up. Just pouring it double.
It's making that sound, but it's like a funneling swirl of oil into his
Oh
mouth.
my
Yes,
gosh.
you eat that, boy. Sir.
You see, Marion Lancaster is sitting there, already looking like fabulous this morning, like already well dressed, a simple apron. There are cinnamon rolls, bacon, eggs, and healthy servings of like milk and OJ and water. As you are all able to eat, you see Marion just go on, family recipe, eat all you want.
Oh, thank you so much.
Dang.
You see. Thank you, Mrs. L. Yeah, no. You see, though, Trent is kind of looking at you guys just, hey, so, Maple and I were talking last night. We think we gotta head back to Camp 2 to help Lee. We need to figure out what we can about these monsters. I might need to go finish clearing out that nest. Yeah, there's no alpha in there, but there was still a lot. But you guys got a quest, and so...
Speaking of quest, I know where we need to go.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Gotta make our way to Minnesota.
We're
Well,
gonna
I've
need
never been
clothes.
that north before.
Okay.
Dress warmly.
She says we're gonna need coats. Massive jacket.
It, like, poofs out of nowhere.
That's really cool.
Is it
Very
instantly
helpful.
fabulous?
You should
It's-
ask your mom if I can have
Lovely fake fur into the
thought-
leather. You actually see
this bump.
Trent just goes, well, there's some great stations in town. Look for the Greyhounds. What I would give you, Lee grabbed for you guys too. Trent pulls out 3 bottles of nectar. That will be a gift to your party. Do you guys want to divvy them up now, or do you want
I feel
someone to
we
hold
should
3?
divvy them.
Yeah.
Because if
I
we
think
put them,
so.
even if we put them all in the bag, if we lose the bag, we
If
lose
you use
all
the
of them.
bag, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did
I'd
you want to
say-
change any of your infusions this morning? Sorry, that was something I forgot to ask.
Is there enough out of the bag that if I dropped it, they wouldn't immediately pop?
You
out?
could have like also taken stuff out of the bag.
Oh yeah,
if you wanted.
already. Feel like I'm keeping the gun.
Keeping
I'm
the gun.
dropping the bag because there's not enough in there to warrant it being a bag
Yeah.
of holding.
Right now, it's
If we
just 2
need one,
dragon
we'll get
heads that
one
you
out.
could keep in a normal bag at this
yeah.
And
point.
also
Yeah.
just give
I
it to
feel
Trent.
like what
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna
need
give.
right
I'll
now.
give Trent all the
I
heads.
feel like what we need right now.
Takes all these
Already, there's a compartment on the semester for that nectar. An alchemy jug.
Oh, making an alchemy jug.
Oh.
Yeah, it can make whatever like what that I want
Mhm.
out of one of its.
Here's what I will tell you. With the alchemy jug 5e, just for that quick base, no, it cannot make nectar.
Dang it!
Simply because
Sad.
that would incur the wrath of the gods. This is the gods' food, right? Like, you would probably get struck down by Zeus if you tried to pull something like that. Like, the jug base won't do that, but... Yeah, right? But it can make a lot of other stuff. It can make basic acids, poisons, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, water, fresh or salt, wine.
I'm keeping this out of this dog steak away from Joel whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, and so
She'll just touch his
what I would
wine.
ask of you...
I'm also side-eyeing Joe so hard.
Oh yeah, you see, Joel's having the worst morning. This poor kid, 12-year-old, after last night, huge eye bags,
Oh,
like
buddy.
first coffee hangover, is kind of like half piece of bacon hanging out of his mouth. Just,
You okay, buddy?
Oh.
What do you need?
Just.
What do you need to
use
drink?
whatever you can.
face into a cinnamon roll.
Don't do that.
Poor little cinnamon roll kid. You bring head back up. There you go.
What do you want to drink?
Buddy.
Water.
I hold it up
yeah,
underneath the faucet.
that full caffeine headache.
So, potion. So nectar.
Oh, I'm
That
okay.
would
I
be a
have.
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have mine.
Well,
All
'cause-
right.
Oh yeah, I still
Yeah,
have both
I-
my nectar as
I'm
well
not
as
in
my
possession
square
of
of
that
ambrosia.
nectar.
I never used them.
It's just, yeah.
Want to hold on
Mine's
to
not
one?
on me yet.
Because
I
Ash has
want
put
to.
his bottle now into Argus, which
But,
yes,
yeah.
Argus is that great idea of full saber. It
Because
can like
it can
take
run
it.
around
Yeah.
and deliver it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll
Yeah.
give Ash one,
So you'll have one,
Pandora one,
Pandora.
and I guess I'll hold one because
Just to have like start
I
even
literally
things out.
can't even use my computer right now.
I
You're
do
good.
have a
Having
couple
an
things
aneurysm.
I do want to
Yes.
do. I do want to write a letter to my parents. You know, just saying like, hey, I'm doing okay, and also for a side note for Dad, I just figured out who my real mom is, who turns out to be my dad. And also, I want to ask Mrs. Lancaster if they have a trench coat, something looking like that.
No way. Yes, they do.
Yes, I want it. If I can use it, please.
You see, as Mary Lancaster trying this on, she's okay. It looks pretty good. Sleeves a little long. You realize, like at one point, you feel something lumpy in a pocket. Pull it out. It's a wad of hundreds that Mary just safekeeping. She puts it in her just.
Yeah, I
Love thy neighbor, makes a sign of the cross, but keep your money in your shoe.
Oh, you
Just
also.
I
Yeah.
like that
Recognition.
saying.
Wait, do we know where Olympus is?
Sorry.
yeah. Oh yeah, you guys
Yeah.
would know. Olympus, Manhattan, Empire State Building.
Here's sorry. I
Do we
saw
know
her.
we can mail and write letters to Olympus?
You in fact can. The best way, of course, is sending an Irish message, but you can do a lot just through snail mail still.
Okay.
Hermes is the patron of the USPS system, so.
Okay. I saw her do the cross. I'm like, oh, I thought that heavens, hell, and the seas.
Oh no,
Or
sorry.
is it still
Race
available?
Protestant. It's
Yeah.
it's a habit.
I'm still a two-timer whenever I get to go.
Well, I
Easter and
mean,
Christmas.
if there's Grecian gods and what they have 12, I don't see why they can't have one more with Jesus. He just maybe does his own thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it does turn water into wine.
That
You
does
see-
sound
yeah, Mary just- And apparently, Trent's birth mother can pop out a baby without going through pregnancy.
Oh.
Sounds like a bit of a lucky bitch.
She did pop out of his.
You see,
She
yeah,
did pop
Trent
out
just
of
goes,
his
I don't feel comfortable talking about this. Trent just very bluntly, and you see
Yeah.
Mary, fine. I'm
Oh,
just saying. Like,
Wait.
and you get the feeling, oh, this was probably a topic of conversation that's happened a lot over the years.
Wait.
But
this all was going
Is
down,
anybody
could you
here
write a
convicted
letter?
of first
yes,
and second degree
what
murder?
letter would you like to be writing?
What?
I literally want to write
Just a thought.
to Aphrodite. I love you. Please keep us safe. Teach me how to do cool stuff. Your favorite child, Danny.
Favorite child.
You
Love
took the glamored armor, so you're technically the favorite.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
it.
I love your relationship with your mom.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Your favorite
god.
child.
It's like, I'm your favorite child.
Favorite child, specifically. I will.
And then you just return back. It's just like, huh.
You guys get all this off. Trent and Maple are going to be leaving pretty soon. You see, already, like Marion got them an Uber that's going to take them down. You see, she goes.
How do we get any mail? Because we all sent a bunch of letters.
Oh, they don't know.
Some of them may know, right? But it's
As before we were starting to get ready to leave, I'm gonna pull Ash aside,
Mhm.
and so that just like out in, so it's just us,
yeah.
and I'm gonna
I'm
sort
still
of
trying
just
to clean up
look down at
his
you,
face from the cinnamon.
and I'm not hug you.
It just smears. cinnamon
Ah.
cream
It's
cheese.
I
a
use wet
big
wipe or
brother,
something.
big brother style hug.
This is awkward. Yeah. I
You're
don't
part of a
want
really
to.
big family now. Just know, whether or I don't care how godly relations work or whose child you are, I'm your big brother.
Oh,
Got it?
I'm thinking.
Got it?
Got it.
I got it.
Good.
Did
you got it?
Just, I heard.
Or you
Dreams
understood.
are always an iffy thing,
Uh,
but I got to talk to someone in it.
Yeah.
The second that I immediately asked, wait, what do you mean by that they left?
Oh.
But,
apparently someone here is a murderer.
Here?
Yeah.
What? Oh, that's
lovely. Okay.
Or at least a child of one. It's dreams are always.
I will give you this. The voice was speaking much more broadly.
Much more.
Sorry, no, I was not insinuating any part. The voice was more talking about.
Was that specific? I'm trying to read into this. I was like,
you're
what the?
good.
You think the voice was more talking about family, like the gods and half-bloods in general, like you know, the gods and their children are liars and murderers. Not you guys specifically. Sorry. I should have
like,
made
Yes,
that work.
because that was big confusion for us.
Daniel was about to be like, what you mean by that?
Yeah.
I was like,
What is that? Yeah.
Who? Yeah, no,
That's
it's,
Toxon.
we're not playing Among Us right now. This is just fun.
Thank you.
Good.
No, but it's,
Trust me, I've done that D&D. It doesn't work.
it does not work. But no, it's that idea of you think the voice, at least in that moment, was speaking a lot more broadly, maybe even more for like your godly parentage and family, that kind of stuff.
I'm just. Well,
That's like a passive insight.
yeah,
Sorry.
I think I got to talk to someone who doesn't really like me or who my parents are, and I know where my parents is.
Hug you again.
This time I finally hugged back.
Yeah.
Because first I was like, what is this? This is new. What are you doing?
Trent is going to offer this then. Stay safe, stay low, Iris message often, and push comes to shove, there's a lot of good that can be found in the public transit services.
Oh, seriously,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, have you seen places where they don't fund buses? It is a nightmare.
Trent's gonna head off with Maple. And you see Mrs. Lancaster, you know, you're welcome to stay as long as you want, of course, but for that sense of, it is your quest, it's your time.
Well, when do we leave?
As soon as everyone feels rested up.
Okay.
Is everyone feeling ready?
I mean,
Is it?
I'll be fine. I'm a little exhausted, but one night on the road
Rest
I'll be better.
up.
I'll be better one night on the road. Don't
Are
worry.
we like
I
no
know,
offense to like
but we
Trent,
should
or,
be
like,
at our
Yeah.
A game
Are
before
we
we go
alone
out.
at this point?
I would say yes. It's like the six of you all like in the hallway. Like Miss Lancaster, she's got stuff to do, right? I mean, she runs a bunch of clubs, PTAs. Like she's a busy woman, and so it's like, you know, stay at the house as long as you want. It's that once you leave, it's that, you know, the door locks on your way out kind of vibe.
It's like,
Because I
We
just
should
want to
probably
like tell
leave
everyone
the
like,
state we're here.
look, I had a dream.
I can do
and,
things just as easily.
Spencer's
Fair
okay.
enough.
Spencer's okay?
Spencer's okay. He's I was told that he was down in Elysium, and he made me keep a promise, and I intend to keep it.
I don't need to tell us what that problem is. It's like, whatever it is, we're here for that.
All right. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's the goal?
Ask
Think we're
Trent's
ready to
mom
go.
if she can get his discounts and buses tickets.
Oh.
Clever.
Yeah.
She'll try.
Okay.
She's gonna, because Trent's family's got connections, but of course they did burn a lot of ties trying to go straight. It's that was their campaign. Unfortunately, you think she says, I probably would have to go with you, and I don't have time to get all the way
No,
down to the bus system. I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, seriously.
And she will. Oh, here's important to know as we're going to start into a lot more of this questing. You will each get a bit of a Ziploc baggie with some bacon, eggs. Count this as like a food ration.
One day?
This will give you a
Okay.
meal, so not a full day, but like a
This is a
good
lunch.
meal.
This
This is like a solid.
This
lunch.
is lunch later, and then we'll pick up dinner on the road.
Yeah, right.
Sounds
It's that
good.
very
Or
much like.
is there like, could we ask? Do you have like trail bits?
That's kind of what this is. It's like
Yeah.
it's got trail mix, it's got eggs, it's got a water bottle.
Okay.
It's that like
Okay.
because with
That's
the demigods,
great.
it's you'll have rations and each one will count for like a meal. Because you can go usually maybe 2 out of the 3 every day, but after so many days that might affect you
Oh, yeah.
versus 1 out of 3. There's stats behind the screen, and it's that natural logic of like if I'm only eating 1 meal a day, I'm not going to be fine after like 2 days. Versus like I could do a 2 out of 3 and last maybe a week, but especially if you're fighting a lot.
So how many were we able to take from camp?
From camp, important to know. So everyone would have 3 of like granola bars, snacksy. So right now,
So total
include
of 3 or 4 now?
4 total now.
Because that went real fast.
Yeah.
Yes, as your lunch that you just got will make 4 for everyone.
Can I give Joel a piece of paper that just simply says what happened to you during the fight?
You see, yeah. Joel would take you aside. Just, you guys are, everything's so scary. I just kind of hit. I'm sorry. I didn't want to get hurt.
I'm gonna wipe.
Yeah,
the frosting. I'm gonna wipe the frosting from his face.
No, okay, stop. Like,
bring
in
him
order
into a
to for
little
like
hug.
30 minutes. Oh gosh.
And,
He doesn't immediately hug back. It's not like, oh, okay.
And then I'll just say, stick with Trevor. But if he
trying
runs to fight big monsters,
I'm
stick
not.
with Pandora.
Yeah, that's kind of my goal. You guys just all fought that thing. It was. It was a monster, right? Like, I don't get how you guys do it.
Yeah, use two, kiddo.
Joel just.
I'm
yeah.
gonna be like, dude, neither do I.
Dude, swinging a guitar goes, same.
It's like saying, like, bro, like,
Bruh.
I don't even know how we like.
There we go.
Ugh.
As that happens, all of you feeling more ready, that's where we're going to take our break today.
All right.
Thank you all so much who are watching. We'll be seeing you all after the break.
Oh, sorry.
I have a
Oh,
question,
that's
Ox.
great.
And
Me?
welcome
You want
back,
me?
ladies and
We
gentlemen.
love each other.
We, having left off,
Argos and I will be the
heading
players.
out of the Lancaster estate, and you are full with food, you have showered, weapons ready, and you guys are ready to hit the road.
Yeah.
My first question then is,
How
is
are
the
we getting to a budget?
how are you? The Staten Island Ferry again is very safe. That's why it was wild with the Nat 1, where I'm like the Ratapus made sense. In all actuality, no monsters come to Staten because even Staten's disgusting, guys. Sorry, I don't mean to slam on a place that no one wants to live at, but that's just facts.
Looked at the camera like,
What I will say though is heading out. There is the Greyhound bus terminal. That would probably be the best place to go get information on like how to get places.
Yeah.
Even if it's like if you're driving, flying, whatever the option, it's you go to bus terminals because that's where it's got like free public maps, timetables, prices. Is that the entire goal though, or did anyone else have any ideas of like, ooh, what if we did this to try going somewhere? If that makes sense.
Honestly,
What if we just stole a car again?
My mom.
I
has-
mean,
well,
I
my
could play
adopted mom
tunes
has
while
a
we do
car.
this.
But
Wait,
she's all the way where?
we live in Colorado Springs.
So no.
So probably not.
do we
Well,
pool
once
our
you get there.
resources together and buy a crappy
Listen,
car?
no. Listen, we go to Denver because my mom works in Denver. She's a nurse,
Okay.
and we just take the car.
But Denver's not on the way to Minnesota.
Denver might be the slightest bit out of the way. It's like you'd be going more across hitting Denver before being able to go back up to Minnesota.
I think that might be.
It's not impossible, but it definitely would add maybe a extra day's journey.
My only thing with stealing a car from someone who knows you is that they would know you.
That's why.
That was
you're
the
gonna
most
steal
bluntest.
cars.
They know you.
So you don't steal a car.
I
we do.
mean, I just like look around the street at are there any like unoccupied cars?
With their keys in. You gotta check for that.
Yeah, because that is the next question. If we try to steal your mom's car,
But for you think,
are the keys
To
gonna be
get a car across Staten Ferry Island, you have to have proof of ownership.
Oh, yeah, so-
So,
That
like,
is-
we get
so you
across-
have to go get a
Wait,
car
wait, wait,
once
wait.
you're
I got
out
something.
of Staten.
Oh wait, does it work for that?
Wait,
Did
you-
Oh, no.
Hold on a second.
Did
hold
you
on a
pick
second.
up the best spell?
Wait,
hold
wait.
on. Well, other than Thunderwave, but you know.
Okay, the best spell is Blip of Warning, but I refer to the other best spell. But that's
okay.
heat metal. The other best spell.
Oh,
Just
wait,
start
what?
burning
What
a
does-
car.
what does-
No, melts people inside.
Which spells?
Could I technically use illusionary script? Except it's literally to us, it's just a random piece of paper,
Oh
but
my
it
gosh.
looks like a license.
Written in your
Have a
hand conveys
license.
what you're meaning.
Hmm?
Oh my gosh.
Pandora pulls out her driver's license.
If you were to
How old
use
are you?
Oh, you
illusory
have a driver's
script,
license?
you could make it look like a license or a title. Or
Oh,
it's like
Yes.
out to use that Doctor Who vernacular. It's like a psychic paper type thing,
Sorry,
right? Where it's
I'm
like
not-
because of what
You
I've
actually
written,
have a
the
license.
intention is there, and it usually tricks people that don't know.
License don't mean nothing. You gotta actually
You
know how to
could.
drive.
Then Joel could
I
give
do.
himself the face of an
Exactly, and that's good.
You see, you turn Joel
a
looks
license
like
is just a piece of
Mr. D for a second, and then just quickly like shakes and looks like just a generic older man. Just, yeah.
You could be taking your daughter out for her required hours of driving.
I already had that.
Who's my
Again.
daughter? What? Oh, Joel's like, oh.
You're
Again,
the
I'm
only
saying-
female here.
Licenses are just pieces of paper that say, "Oh, you can do this." All that matters is your skill.
Guys, we're complicating. She already has a driver's license.
Yes, but we need a title and registration.
Okay.
Why don't
But
we
that's
just
what-
look at her
Why
after
don't we
get...
actually just take
But
the bus?
I will say,
also?
the cars
I
here are
was just
much
suggesting the car 'cause
nicer.
I kind of wanted revenge on my.
That's my
adopted
thing,
mom,
is if we get
but-
a nice car from Staten, we're good for a while.
But if we get a nice car from Stan, there will be someone who's dangerous.
I would prefer
So-
not to. The only reason
What
I
if they have a
suggested my
GPS in the car?
mom
Here
was
we
to,
go.
well, I guess it's not really my mom.
We take.
But
Oh yeah, right.
the only reason I suggested her was because I would like to take revenge against her for treating me like.
Yeah, I was
a
just
crap.
We
key
can
the
do
car.
Oh,
that
then don't
later.
take the car. Key the car.
Yeah, key it.
Here's
I mean,
another thought.
It's a Mercedes Benz, but
Well, yeah, we're already talking about stealing a car, so if we just get moving,
Take a
Plus,
bus.
it also
take
has
a
to be
bus
a
out of
car.
town,
Yeah. Let's
and
take a
steal
bus
a car
so
at a
that
rest
way,
stop.
so we have time to
No.
Plus,
teach
it has to
this.
be a car big enough for like, what, 5 of us?
6.
Oh, wait, that's
6. Joel, like
7.
Yeah, 6.
And I just point
Oh,
over
wait.
to Argos.
Argos
Look at
but Argos could do like a trunk
like
situation
a-
though. Like most of you guys, we should probably have seatbelts. Like Argos is a dog.
It's like
I'm pretty sure we shouldn't
Do
have
we
to worry
really
too much
need
about
to
it. We'll
steal
just
the car,
do it.
though?
We
Well,
don't
let's
need
look at the
to.
bus stop and let's just
Here we
see
go.
what we do.
You guys can start heading to the bus.
I prefer the bus stop idea.
yeah.
I
Okay.
do too.
Honestly,
Again,
I think
heading
a little
on
bit
the
of
ferry is
time to
completely
swing on the
free.
bus
Anyone
would be
can walk
helpful.
in. It's only when you want to like bring a vehicle or something you got to be like, hey, can I do this? Wow.
I swear if in the wreck or whatever that thing was.
Because you're aware of it, the entire ride over, you guys are every so often looking over the side, like stabbing the ratpuses that are ratapi. Ugh, I hate these words.
Ratoppies.
The ratapi that are trying to like crawl over, but I can't surprise you twice. Right? It's not like, oh, gross, and they don't have that many hit points, so just it's not like you're sitting on the ferry just like ew and stabbing rattles.
They keep trying to touch my legs.
We'll stand in the middle of the ferry.
Like at
then.
one point, Damien like is trying to get inside your shoe, just that like gross. Little,
Ew.
And I'm just like,
Okay,
No.
I feel like the
No.
only thing I do.
Sick of Argos.
like just chewing on him.
At some point, Danny's gonna go up to
Can
Trevor.
that be a chew toy?
Danny's gonna go up to Trevor and say, "You're faster than this thing in the water, right?"
Yeah.
And then he's gonna like fail
But I
and
don't
try to
want
push
to like be
Trevor.
in the
to
Hudson.
No!
It's easy enough to catch yourself because unless you're making a check.
No, I'm not like he just puts the hand on your chest and like kind of pushes you, but not legit.
Yeah, that water's gross.
Yeah, looking down, it's like, ooh, the Hudson
don't-
is
that is the
Yeah.
Hudson, my dude.
quite
You do not
bubbly
wanna go
this
there.
morning. It like still
boy.
flows, but like it looks like water, and yet if you really look at it, you're like, there's a lot of garbage in
fish
there.
boy.
Wonderful. Getting to
I'll
the
have
bus
to think I'll
stop
come back
is
for later.
no problem.
Oh, God.
Here's what I will give you then.
I will not. say
There's
that.
really no immediate checks because it's that natural, like, passive. All right, let's use a public computer, look at the maps, go, we are here, we want to go here, what are the routes? A Greyhound could get you from New York. It would take you through first Pennsylvania, down in, would have to stop in Chicago just for that natural change, but then immediately take you all the way up into Minnesota itself.
How much?
Total would be 18 hours.
That's not.
Price is going to cost about $300 a person.
I haven't spent
But
any of my
who's
bucks.
selling the tickets?
The New York public transit system, the automated tickets, like
Dang it.
yeah,
I need humans.
Romance and
It's
mutation.
technology.
romancing the machine. It is technology. You could try something.
I
If you,
tried it.
I'll give you the passive. You can try. If you do fail, there might be severe consequences. I mean, if you've ever tried to hack a ATM or
I'm
service
thinking,
machine,
no, not get it for free, like discount, and I'm.
oh, try for a discount.
Because they probably have
Maybe a bit of a
discount system.
hard
Wait,
check,
wait,
but
wait, wait,
lower
wait.
No,
risk
giving it
involved.
free-
Just
that's
use your
difficult.
ticket thingy
They-
to get us tickets.
Wait, what?
Can he do that? Your illusion? Can you make the illusion look like the bus tickets?
Oh.
Oh.
It would be a bit of a check.
Okay.
You could try.
Would that be like an Arcana check?
What we would do, it would be an Arcana check versus what you'd have to do it person. Like, go ahead. We lost our tickets. Like, can you recomp our tickets? Like, oh no,
Here's
they
the
fell.
receipt.
Right, exactly, right. Like, we got the
Okay.
receipt on my like app, like whatever. So,
Oh, that was good.
ooh, what'd you get for Arcana?
Okay, so that was a. This is also when I like Jack of all trades. Holy crap.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
nice.
That's insanely good.
And you get it with addition.
That is a 22.
22. This will be a secret box doom, so I won't cam this one.
Oh,
Just the natural insight of the worker. Let's see what they can get.
Well, but they're a commoner, right? A worker.
About commoner. I vary stats based on state, depending.
Oh yeah, and where they work and how long they've been working.
Well, yeah, like you're gonna find different results from a Subway fast food worker to a Subway worker, right?
Yeah. Subway fast.
We're gonna do a bit of the role play of this.
Okay.
You walk up, you see this guy, kind of like chewing on some. Okay.
Hey, so we just lost our tickets. This is our receipt. Are we able to get another one?
Ay, yikes. Lost tickets. Let's see, where we go. He looks at the paper. Stop. Minnesota.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I can get you refunded tickets. There is though a fee for the reprint, everything for losing the tickets. Let's see, what bus were you on again? You didn't have your bus yet? Weird. I can I can get you half off on your tickets, but because of just reprint. It didn't look like. When did you get your ticket? That's weird. You didn't get the official buses
Could I use
yet. I'll
minor
have to.
illusion to help with this since it's an illusionary check?
I will say. Yes, it will offer him disadvantage.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because like minor illusion can't do everything.
Minor
It's
illusion-
more
it can't.
text-based. Visual stuff. Minor.
You see,
that's
he
what
goes.
makes it.
Oh, okay. Oh no, yo, I see here. You were going to, yeah, just up in the Minnesota. All right. Listen, with that lost ticket fee, I'll give you. I can give you half off.
Okay, so
So
how much would
150
that
a
be?
person.
$150 a person.
I can pay for myself.
I don't know if I have
I
money.
have 120 on me.
Okay.
So,
Let me check my cash.
either way, we're going.
Is there any
broke.
bougie looking woman around?
Make an investigation check. Rich
Drinking
ladies,
hot
rich
Are there any
ladies.
unconscious people around?
Oh my god.
Investigation check.
Is there anyone tired around?
5.
Unfortunately, no. This is a bus station. Usually, people here are like waiting to or getting on. Like most people
Yeah.
seem pretty alert.
Can I see if I have any luck?
Sure.
15.
15.
That one.
No.
I was like,
Yeah, Trevor and Ash are like, okay, who's unconscious? Who's a homeless?
I only
No,
have one.
Uh,
Oh, you can't steal from a homeless person. They don't have anything.
exactly,
I
but
only
like,
have
is anyone sleeping on the
105.
bus? Danny, there is one lady who
Go get him hot
seems
stuff.
to be like kind of sitting there. It's that like wearing like a very fancy coat for the weather, like working on like a very new looking iPhone, like just kind of scrolling.
Go get him tiger.
And I'll say, Damien, you're like stalling, like, okay, 10, 20, 30, right? Like slowly counting out, like, we need six.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost count. What's that? 10, 12, like, and the dude's like, chill, like, it's like, hey,
It's not
it's
like he's
your
got anything.
time.
No one's
Like,
waiting in line.
you'll
It's
just
like-
miss a bus and have to take another one later. I'm just waiting. Right,
I'm gonna go up to them.
you go up to this woman. What would you like to do here?
Hi, excuse me. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. My name is Danny. I'm here with some friends. We went on like a school trip vacation. We're from Minnesota. We're just trying to get back home because we lost our bus. However, we lost the tickets too. We managed to get a deal 50% off, but we're missing 2 tickets. I don't know if you could cooperate with something for us.
Are
And
you-
Trying to persuade her.
Yeah.
but you
Yeah,
can
go
use
look
that
down in
Aphrodite
front of her. Give him your
charm.
best puppy
pending.
face.
Well, that's the thing.
Joel,
Um,
Would
give
you
him your
use
best
the
puppy
Aphrodite
face.
charm?
I will let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're starting to get this. Your ability called "You Belong with Me" is an action because you attempt to charm a creature. It's a Wisdom save. Because once you use this ability, you may not use again until you finish a long rest. That is
Okay.
the only downside. Like, because this is perfectly
But
charmed.
that's the difference. That's different than just persuading
Yeah,
someone with
the
advantage.
persuasion you'll have advantage if you. That's why I'm asking, or kind of like helping
Okay.
define it. If you want, you could try "You Belong with Me." I'll say you
Yeah.
have enough of that. Like,
I'll
I'm a
try,
cute
I'll try
little
you
kid,
belong
right?
with me for this one.
this is a full action because technically, "You Belong with Me" you can use on any creature. Using it on a creature of the opposite gender that's attracted to you or those kind of things just offers disadvantage for the creature, right?
But then for any persuasion checks, I can roll with
Like
advantage.
you could
If
even
you're their charm,
If
yes.
you could try "You Belong with Me" in theory on a monster. It just might be very hard because they are a creature, not a humanoid, stuff like that.
Yeah, no, but I'll try you belong with me with
We're
this
all
bougie lady.
creatures here.
They're gonna try Wisdom saving throw, disadvantage, as it's not really the attraction because again there's an age difference. It's just more that like,
It's like,
oh,
"Aw,
cute little
good
kid.
guy."
Oh, look at me, right?
Can you please cooperate for tickets?
That is already a 12. What's your DC? Wait,
You can never tell me how to calculate.
I know, right? I just realized I never
plus
told you.
prof plus whatever you need.
8 proficiency, so 10 plus your charisma right now.
12. Because plus 2 my charisma.
Ah.
Go ahead and mark down it's actually a +3 right now. Do with that what you will.
Yo.
There might be something you have gotten because of your godly parentage. Those are things that also will be coming up. It's not just abilities. There are stats that technically are not fully realized
Yes,
amongst
that
you.
is something that would be
As-
nice to know.
and
you got the-
this is a bit of a role play, bit of a like give and take of how much you're trying to use stats. As this is a stat you really do use a lot.
Oh, nice.
So right now your DC is 13. That is already a failure.
Let's just see how bad she failed.
The lady fails with a synthetic 10. You see she
Well,
gets,
intelligence is used
Oh,
for Nautilus checks.
you see the charmed takes effect.
Hey,
And you see this creature
Oh,
just
see.
this woman. Oh, here.
You said creature, I was like, oh.
This creature. No, she is going to now
I got a pistol.
check her wallet because, of course, there's only so much money that people have.
Oh, can I roll something to
Ask his
see
mom.
what she has in wallet?
Yeah, she's got about $400 in cash.
Hey, yo!
I just asked for whatever she could cooperate, telling her that 150 was one ticket and we're missing 2. So
Yeah, because let's see
Wait,
what.
didn't you say we're missing 3?
I can go back. On
Danny,
that.
didn't you say? Here's the easy thing. You can pay for yourself.
I only
I
got
can't.
100 on me.
These
100.
3 are short.
These are short.
Yep.
Joel
I know I'm
would need
smarter
a
than
full
you.
ticket.
Don't
Joel's got
yeah.
very little money.
He spent 100.
He spent 100 trying to bribe the guard.
Yeah.
He's out. So Joel needs a ticket. You 3 are
Can't we
short
just say he's
only
like
the
a
50.
minor?
These
We're
are
all
already
minors.
tickets.
We're
Yeah,
all
this is.
minors.
We're all small
Minor
here.
minor.
It would actually be much
Kids under
more
3
money
get
to like.
free.
Yeah, right.
Oh wait, we already have it.
He's actually only a toddler. Yeah, no.
Disguise self.
Disguise-
Get on your knees.
Get on your knees,
I'm
Joel.
not allowed
Fake
that.
it, please.
Wait.
So
Wait, hold on a second. How much was the ticket again?
150.
Oh, I'm sorry. I miscounted. I have
Oh.
150.
So
Okay,
you
so-
both have 150.
And you have.
Yeah.
I have 250.
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying to
we're-
get more
we're
money.
good.
It's just coming up with another 250. So
Which
you could
is
just.
less than.
I just had a double
So the
check.
2 tickets gets us an extra $50.
So yeah, like.
And we should probably split that
You
all
gotta
the way
make
'cause we're
profit.
all like most
So
of our cash.
she's going to give you the 400.
Hey,
She's charmed right
listen,
now.
I-
Doesn't
I
really know
look-
what she's
look
doing.
over Argos.
And just, oh, here, go for it, please.
Thank you so much.
Also, wait a minute.
Yes.
Are we all
As you're leaving, you already hear that. I will have to get to an ATM now. Like and you quick,
Oh my
dog. Like as charm isn't perfect, right? I mean,
Yeah.
eventually creatures kind of have that natural intuition of like, wait, what did I just do?
It's just
Was
like.
that a dream?
Did I do
Wait,
that?
nope. I'm missing $400. That was not
Yeah,
a dream.
but immediately
It is New York.
paying that, I'm gonna make. Here's the all
got
important
all
roll.
the
You
money.
don't carry $400.
How long
in
until
cash
your bus
when you in
goes?
New York.
Yeah, that is very dumb.
That is
honestly.
very
Ooh.
stupid.
Wow, that was really good.
Seriously.
The bus is leaving in 11 minutes.
Get those tickets. Get
Let's
on
go.
now.
Meaning, I can't even legally roll my monster check because you won't be in one spot long enough to provoke a monster.
Woo!
Yay.
Hallelujah.
Okay, guys, I got 400 from that stupid lady
Oh.
over there.
You see, she's like standing up, kind of patting her pockets, looking
Let's go.
around.
Let's
how
go.
much else?
Go, go,
this
go,
is this is
go, go,
2.5
go, go.
tickets. No, well, 2 and a third.
Okay.
I need
Well, I got my.
I need 50.
I
50.
need 50.
50, so.
Okay, I'll give you 50. I'll give you 50.
Yeah,
So
you have your ticket?
Yeah, I got
And then pay for Joel, so
Oh,
we
wait,
have
I
$50
still
left
have
over.
Mhm.
And so just add it. Danny, you're gonna keep track of the money cut.
I give you 50, you 50. That's
No,
200.
that's what you'll have 150 left over.
I'm gonna have 150 left over
Oh,
because
because we got 400.
Yeah.
That's right. So you have 150, and then that pays for your ticket. So you still have. You still
I have,
nothing.
yeah, I'll
Does
still have my
Joel have
money.
his ticket?
Joel, yeah, buying Joel's ticket. It's basically you can pay for all those tickets, and Danny, you won't lose any of your money, basically.
Cool.
Um,
Oh wait a minute! I
Let's get on
got
this
$5
bus.
from lifting out my hat. Where's your?
Oh, yeah,
I have
just-
$5 now.
go
I have
just add that
2.
back in. I'll say it'll come out of the funds
Oh,
of
yeah.
that, and we'll yeah.
I only have.
So now you've got $5.
All right, let's buy the tickets.
Hey, you can get a lot for $5 in food. Honestly, you just gotta look around.
I've got $2.
That was a great group activity, guys. Let's repeat it.
Great, let's.
And
It
you are
almost-
all off.
So how long is this straight bus ride?
18 hours.
18
Long rest.
hours.
Long rest.
There
And
will be
more.
18 hours because also of there's a bit of time you'll be stopping in Chicago. It's that natural going
Here's
around.
my
question.
eggs, you know.
Of course, during the ride, I feel like that'd be the longest.
Damien, you start jamming along for your friends. Oh, I love it. This is just perfect.
Yes.
I can already see like the,
The
80s
bus
montage,
just
the
driving
bus
down
driving,
the
yeah.
So here's my
into
question.
the
Yep,
sunset.
downtime.
That big old
The
hydraulics
Johnson
kicking in,
Oh,
and you guys are on your way.
Here's my question. On rest. Of course, there'll be a lot of time
Well,
while working.
here's the thing.
Who knows what that?
With Half-Bloods, we do go pretty incrementally.
Exactly.
It's hard to get true downtime.
Oh, yeah.
So, during these snippets,
That is perfectly cocked. I didn't even...
so during these breaks, can I try to whip up, like, celestial bronze casings?
No, unfortunately, you'll be able to start maybe drawing up some plans for it.
Yeah, at least getting started on it.
But I will let you know, it's going to be horribly hard to really do so
Yeah.
because you need better tools. Like, your tools are like, I can drop the plans,
Tools
do that
of the trade.
preliminary.
I can make a set of tools.
No, what I'm saying is,
Whatever I
you can
need.
make the tools, you need heavy equipment to make casings. You're going to need, like, a forge, smelting stuff. It's that initial, like, you can do the initial planning of, like, oh yeah, I would just need, like, this much metal casing. Like, little stuff. You won't be, though, anywhere close, unfortunately.
Damn.
As you are heading out,
You should play the
you make it out of New York, and you're about halfway through New Jersey when all of you are able to kind of like be, I won't say
okay. Yep. I'll forget what
surprised, it's more at some point a harpy into the window but couldn't break through and falls into the road, and so it's that natural like ugh. And like other people on the bus are like, oh, bird. But for you guys in the road, like there's now a like twitching harpy with the wing that tried to like crash the window and get you guys. Fun fact: the other party, this happened to them, but the harpy got through and it started a whole encounter where like 15 harpies were in the bus. It was a whole thing. They had a really bad time. I think it was hilarious that the same role happened twice. Moving into the next leg of the journey. It is now coming up on lunchtime. You can all eat those lunches, nicely tacked for you by Mrs. Lancaster. You have made it lovingly through New Jersey, the Garden State. And
We did that in
everything
the Garden State.
Yeah.
seems pretty nice. Damien, after a while, the music becomes that like, feeling good. You just start simple tuning jam sessions, and the rest of you are able to relax and think about the journey ahead. I would like, as all of you are heading out of New Jersey or getting into Pennsylvania about this time, a group perception check as you are traveling.
My die.
That's great.
Ooh, that's good.
That is a synth 20.
I need to mark down a point of inspiration because that was a
synth
nat 20.
Hey, good stuff, good stuff.
13.
22. What'd you get?
10.
Oh.
So,
That's like my charisma goes to +3.
your charisma,
So like a 16.
I will let you know right now, is probably about a 16.
Ooh.
I will also let you know, that's not set in stone. As with Demigods, there's a couple different stats that could get that +2. As of right now, it has been leaning that way, and so you could cement that at any time, say like, I'm okay with that being my forever, or you could move it around to some of your other stats. Here's what I will say. Did the 20s and above, did anyone, you got the 13, 10,
22.
22, so you three will see this.
Any other benefits from the natural?
What irony is it?
Nothing else from the
Nothing
natural
else?
play.
Okay.
The
This,
guy from the campus
This is
like,
important because
Vibing
I'm a bit
along, the new
afraid.
guys.
You're like,
And now
you got
We're
it,
just
you got it, you
emoting on
got
the
it.
bus.
woo!
Thank you, driver.
Here we go. I have to just pull up a bit of a document here.
Oh.
You gotta get those documents.
Okay, you guys. Well, I'm gonna mark that one down. There is something you think you see out the window. coming to Pennsylvania, you very much have to come to more of a stop. I mean, it's Philly traffic. The bus is going to be making a stop. It's like a 10-minute, like, they refuel, people get on, you go. This is one of those buses that it does technically have a bathroom. It's meant to be heavy transit. As you are there, the three of you think you see something. Every so often, there is a motorcyclist behind the bus that you're not entirely sure, like maybe age or gender, like they've got a very thick tinted helmet riding through, and it catches your eye. Ash, you're probably the first to notice on the Nat 20 because it's that, like, oh, cool bike, like, you know, thinking like thinking about those, like, yeah, like, oh, the parts, like, oh, what if Argus has a wheel, would that help his movement? And then, like, 15 minutes later, when you're in a different part of Philly, you realize the bike is still there.
Yes. No.
What bike is it? Is it automatic or is it a Harley?
Easy
Actually, yeah,
enough.
okay.
This is an electric. It makes
Oh.
very little noise.
Oh,
It's
okay.
why it's
That
very
has
hard.
different-
You
that
needed a
is
20 or
very
above to
different.
see it
That
because
would
It's not Aries.
That would
Aries
be
drives a
really
Harley.
nice for Argus.
Aries is hard, and
Wait.
he doesn't wear a helmet. Come on.
No!
I'm like,
Is the person I'm assuming they're wearing a leather jacket, a really big
biker,
leather jacket?
heavy leather jacket.
Is there anything
tinted.
on the jacket?
Nemesis?
It looks actually
know that?
very plain.
I
It's not
wouldn't
like
know that, but would you know that?
Is it my mom?
Nemesis' jacket was more that, like, open jacket, like very, like, not full crop, you know, like it's not
Yeah.
meant for like heavy bike
Oh.
riding. Like you could wear it bike riding, but she more wears it because it's like, this is my
It's a
fashion, it's my style.
I'm a bad baby.
Right, like it's not
It
like,
is, though.
hey, this is my,
So,
I ride around, I
Girl,
deal out
they love
justice.
the car.
if
Taurus.
it's like a biker, they'd probably have like some symbols on it for like, this is my biker gang.
Yeah, that's
Nothing?
there's no biker gang symbols on this.
Can I tell if it's male or female?
That's where the three of you who knows it, you two, it's like eventually you'll be able to make this. This is kind of like as this
We're
happens.
just vibing and like talking.
Well, yeah,
and
it's like
stuff.
planning
And I
stuff.
realize everyone
I
else is
would
looking
like-
at some things like.
Like Joel is like every so often like tic tac toe, like, you know, just kind of that like natural road tripping, like what do you want to do?
With my intelligence of 12.
With my intelligence.
Joel keeps winning.
You're telling me I'm losing to
I'm
a
gonna use my
bird.
primeval awareness.
You want an arm wrestle?
Oh my god.
Do you wanna
This is
wrestle
a
with
level
Argus?
Aberrations,
Remember we
celestials,
did this?
dragons, elementals,
We
fey
did
fiends,
this
or
in the other
undead
campaign.
within the presence
You're
of one
raised
mile of
too.
feet.
Shh, I need 1 second. Can you give me that list again?
Okay. It is aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey, fiend, or undead.
Oh, yo.
I need
Yo,
to check.
Rangers are
something.
terrifying.
Also, if I need to make a check to see if it's a monstrosity, I would get advantage because it's.
You are gonna get advantage. Yep.
You're welcome.
Please make me a perception advantage. You have a ranger with you. This is pretty cool.
And helpful, but
Yeah.
also terrifying. Because
That's a
they-
natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Plus 5, so 25.
Your primeval awareness goes off, and through that natural, none of these things go off. Fun fact, with your primeval awareness, you're getting a lot of Philly. There's not a lot of monsters around you right now,
Interesting.
because there is one monstrosity, and it is following you on this bike. You know that for sure.
Can I define what it is?
You have
Because I have
some
an idea.
abilities. What's your idea?
Wait.
I
Let's.
think it's Medusa.
You think it's Medusa.
Who
okay.
else would wear such a tinted shield
Oh.
if she didn't have to worry about freezing people on the
and
road?
we were just in the Garden State, and it's right after that they started to follow us. That's my-
Pandora, on a natural 20, you have the slightest recollection of something Lee told you about when you were first traveling. Of how they had a bit of a detour when, not long after they traveled, this party had to travel through Chicago, was ambushed and taken capture by Medusa. who hunts children of Poseidon these days.
I just turn around and look at you.
What?
Still playing tic-tac-toe.
Medusa's behind
Joel,
us.
I win. What?
Wait, am I close to that?
All of you hear this.
Lovely.
Maybe
She's on
she,
a motorbike.
she was the one
Behind
in the dream.
us. The electric bag. Okay.
She can't get on the bus.
But the bus needs to stop soon, so that's gonna be.
The bus will be stopping for 10 minutes. In 10 minutes time, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on a 5-minute
I
timer.
know what I'm gonna do.
Because after that timer's done, the bus will be stopping. You guys get to make a plan for 5 minutes.
Argos is gonna
Quite a bit of
fine.
time.
I'm going to. Let's be honest here. It's kind of obvious when a whole bus turns to stone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the help. There's a stranger following me. I'm a child card.
I will agree with that.
Over.
Yeah. So
Stranger
that-
danger.
My
Yeah.
proposal, if that fails, Argos is a construct. I have no clue what machines are to Medusa, but it might be helpful.
They have no real eyesight, so I don't think it
Cool.
would.
He's gonna be our shield.
Living things are the only thing that can be
Fun
affected
fact:
by
he's
them.
size medium as the rest of us, so he's enough that to.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
And,
huge!
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
yes,
said.
it's-
Could I
He is
make
a
it?
mastiff.
Yes.
No, St. Burmese Mountain.
Oh,
Mouse.
So,
yeah,
big.
who's all good at keeping your eyes closed?
You see Joel kind of like, I don't know.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna pull out the 3 bandage castings.
Okay.
And we just.
Whoever wants to be blind for this but not have any risk.
If she's a monstrosity, could I fight her blind?
And you can just sense the movement.
Wait, hold on.
And you can sense the movement because you know where they are.
She's got a potent smell.
You
Hey,
smell
I'm gonna
them.
give it you nat 20. The stop nat 20 important things. You have a funny feeling you might be able to.
Gimme.
I'm also good at hitting things blindfolded.
I was
I
about
would
to.
say yes, but I mean, I do have like Thunder Wave and
I think you two
Thunderclap,
are going to be our
which-
biggest backup.
I mean, I do have
which
a gun,
technically
but
I
I
don't have
shouldn't
to
shoot
see anyone
blindfolded.
to cast it because it's literally just.
You have
an
about
area of
3
effect.
minutes left.
Fun fact: Argos is metal. How clean is the metal?
Eh,
Enough that I could use reflections. Because
no.
I worked on.
You would
this.
have to start polishing right now if you want to give me a sleight of hand
Done.
check.
As soon as he gives me that bandage, can I blindfold myself and start training my ears and nose?
Trying your best, yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Enough, you're not sure if it'll work perfectly though. You probably would have needed
She's
a
the back
short
of your
rest.
eyes. I'm just kidding.
Right.
I want to cause my unseen servant to like smack her around so she can't concentrate.
Ooh,
on
casting
anyone.
unseen servant.
August.
Yeah.
Hella
Sorry.
smart.
Alright.
Magical tinkering. Basically an artificer's prestidigitation, minor effects. Could I use that to help with the shining of Argos?
Yes, you could. I will definitely allow that.
So that way we have a reflective surface.
You have a
that
shiny
won't
dog.
be-
Yep.
Blind,
Perseus
blind,
used the
blind.
shield. Got that.
Joel, Damien, and Ash, you guys are just going to be using like actions to avert your eye, or not actions, just like you're averting your eyes.
Okay.
All of you would have disadvantage, but like you three are the only ones that might.
But
be
we do
in
have
danger.
but we do have a reflective surface that we can look off of now.
Here's-
With the
I'm,
boy,
yeah.
with the boy.
Argos.
I will ask this: any other plans?
Because I technically
Oh,
don't have
this-
to see to play my guitar. So
you don't have to see
yeah.
to play guitar.
So like once again, mine's an area of effect if I do Thunderclap or Thunder Wave. So
I don't think I should use the gun on this one.
no, don't.
Yeah.
No.
Well, fun fact, yeah, Thunderclap and Thunderwave, you just have to see the spot you're doing.
Okay, so. I
So you
literally
can be
just stare
very
at her
careful
feet,
of
yeah.
like avoiding your eyes, looking down,
Not
and
that
then
one, no,
casting.
No.
Here's what I'll say: does everyone feel ready?
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
walking up towards the big end.
Almost. I've got Cure Wounds and some Long Strike spells, so I can play support. Argos, I can command him as my bonus action,
Mhm.
and his initiative after mine, so that's gonna be helpful.
Here we go. What I will ask, we will stop then the 1 minute as you guys have prepped. There's nothing else you're doing. We're ending the minute, and I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Okay. I am going up to the front of the bus to talk to the bus driver.
Mm-hmm.
Initiative, that is a 18.
Whew, that's not
Oh
good.
wow,
18.
that's not good either.
I've already
Ash-
put the bandage casting on, so I'm happy.
Ash got
Yeah, me
18.
too.
That is
Shush.
a whopping 6.
Damien 6. Danny
16.
16. Trevor.
3.
Oh, wow.
Pandora.
Bro.
9.
It was a natural 1.
Joel got a 16 as well. He'll be acting after you.
I'm running to level up Ash quickly. 6.
Okay.
I'm going to activate both gauntlets, though.
Something will be happening first.
I will say, I've already tied the bandage around my head. I haven't pulled it down over my eyes.
Here we go.
Simply because I need to talk to someone, and that might look a little funny.
As the bus is coming to a stop, before it does so, I need to check everyone's passive perception just on my end real quick.
For relies on sight, I do not have any.
Exactly. So I should
I'm
have
also
said,
bl-
yeah,
I'm
the
also
3
blind.
people that aren't blinded.
Yeah, and I'm staying near the bus using Argos as my eyes.
Damien,
Yeah, I'm
have an
looking through the
11.
rearview mirror of the bus.
Ash, Joel. The bus has stopped. Ash, you're the first in the initiative order. What would you like to do?
Okay, what's Medusa doing?
Are you going to look for her?
Oh.
You have to make an investigation check, and that's very dangerous.
Intuition. We know she was following us. So
Mhm.
I'm trying to say I don't want to look for her, but I'm trying to say I think she's getting off her bike. So, can I forego my movement to Argos so he can go out and just be a dog to Medusa? To be like, high street. Put this in service. I want the dog to be sort of a diversion.
You're sending out Argos to try to be a diversion. All
Yes.
out. Argos will take his movement, get off the bus.
And now.
Argos can see. You get the feeling Argos can't find Medusa.
Oh.
Search what?
Screw it. I'm
Search.
pulling that
I will
level
say
down.
it'll have to be an investigation for you, but commanding Argos, like you know,
yeah,
using
most
your
of my
action
stuff
to
is
do
going
something.
to be
Yep.
through my dog.
Yep.
Ooh. And do I use Argos's?
Yes.
He
Yeah.
does actually have one. It's quite
It's not.
lovely.
Yeah, not great, but it's decent.
Same throw skills. Would that be perception?
Investigation, unfortunately,
Investigation.
because she did something very specific.
I'm asking that because Khaleesi has a -3 intelligence but a flat wisdom.
That's the problem.
Please.
It's a minus
I
3.
rolled a 17. That's now a 14.
Nope.
Shoot.
Argos is running around the bus. All of you can like kind of hear or see that like when you're like looking under, in and around. Not here. Danny, that's you.
How good are my ears?
As good as you think they could be.
Can I try to listen to the snakes?
Make me a perception check. I'll say it's flat right now.
Alright.
Oh, wait, that could have been.
Well, listening for the snakes is different than looking for her. Because the snakes, it might be misleading. You might hear something you think are snakes, but not. That's what perception and investigation yield different results.
15.
15. The problem right now is as the bus is stopping, hydraulic brakes are hissing, and that's all you think you hear.
Do I have a bonus action? Can I pray to my mother?
Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Ugly lichen coming help.
Dirty 20.
What would you say?
Dear Mom, help us defeat this ugly lady before she turns us all into stones. Love you, Danny.
Your favorite son.
That's about it. You see, Joel has turned himself into...
Oh, I don't see. I have the blindfolds on.
Oh, you don't. Joel has made himself look like the bus driver from, like, or the bus attendee from way back in New York. You know, just, like, making himself look different. But he's still keeping his eyes down. Pandora, that's you.
So this is Shelby talking to you. Both Slayer's Prey and Hunter's Sense says you choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. How would you rule that if I'm blindfolded?
Well, you sense them, don't you?
Jedi sensing.
Here's what's very interesting. Again, you all
Force
make
presence.
insanely intricate characters, even without knowing your godly parentage. I can't tell you much because it's something you have to figure out. There might be a way for you to perfectly see the creature of your choice, even if you cannot see or hear. But there is something that must occur beforehand. It is basically a reactionary thing. It's a free reactionary thing. It doesn't really cost even a reaction, but something must happen for you to gain this. And that's where I will leave it up to you. On the nat 20 from earlier, you're having these thoughts, you're having these ideas, but what could trigger that?
All right. The blindfold is on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull the hood of I have like a little I don't even know what to call this kind of jacket. Oh, it's like a fighter pilot jacket, but it's got a hood. So I'm going to pull the hood and I'm going to pull it down as if I'm like trying to hide, and I'm going to, using the bus seats, get my way up to the bus driver and say like, hi, so my friends and I got separated from our group on this trip for school, and there's this lady and she's following us, and I'm really scared.
You
It's her.
say this. The bus driver's not in their seat.
Oh, the music.
You're not sure
Seriously.
where they are.
Is anyone else on this bus?
There are a couple people still that are like mortals that are among. Right now, including the 6 of you, there's about 15 people on the bus.
Are they all adults?
Most of them are adults. 1 or 2 look to also be like more teens, but headphones in, looking at their phones. And even the adults, I should say,
So
most are like either
Anyone
like
hear
napping.
what I said?
No.
Alright, let's rock and roll, Snake Lady. Where are you? I say that out loud.
Okay.
I'm ready for a fight. I'll take some bits down.
Would you like to take any other action or bonus action at this point?
Sorry. D&D Beyond has decided it hates me today. So,
You're good.
You can move on to someone else while I look to see
You're
what bonus actions I can do. Because
Here we go. Damien,
Yo.
that's you then.
Okay. At this point,
I'm relaying.
Oh yeah, like you're talking to the people here. Like
Okay.
Argos doesn't see her all that.
All right.
Yeah, what's up?
So, and because normally I would have 2 bardics, I have 3 because I'm
Yes.
Kid of Apollo.
I'll probably be there.
Not to
as well,
metagame too
but
much. Who's
after
next in
Queen
initiative?
Yes, I'll be there.
That's easy. Trevor is next because Trevor's last in the initiative. With that, his roll.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
I was a
Yeah.
Medusa
already
went in.
oh gosh.
But you know, my thing ends at
It's
10,
Trevor,
so I
Ash,
and I get there.
me, Joe, Shelby,
We went
you,
late last time.
because we don't know where Medusa's going there.
And then I
Okay.
went, like,
Alright, so I'm split between Sam, you, I'll give Trevor my bardic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trevor's got a bardic.
Don't forget that you two still have the MVP because he has.
Yeah, I'm waiting to use my MVP, so.
That can come in
oh,
clutch, yeah.
I do.
You do.
Okay.
Because we'll have to use them
And technically,
this
don't
session
you-
or else
Oh,
they'll
for
be
sure.
gone.
Yeah, the
For
3 of us
sure.
have it.
Yeah.
So how would the MVP work? Is it just like
We
It's
have
a
to-
+5 to
Oh,
whatever
okay.
roll you
Whatever
want,
you
but
want.
before
I will.
You
the DM
roll.
tells you the consequences
Yes.
of the roll.
Okay.
So, like, it can be for an attack roll, you said, oh, that 12, I don't think it's going to hit, so +5 to 17.
17, yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Damien, you give the bardic.
I can't
What
read
did you
this
want
or
for your bonus?
Bonus action. I'm gonna pray to my mom,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask her to be my eyes.
Okay.
Help me see.
Make me a religion check.
Okay. Okay. Religion. Sorry, the app is so much slower.
Yeah, it's
Religion.
annoying. I like Prism Scroll. Doesn't do stat blocks.
I'm gonna add my +5 to that now.
Ability spell.
Nah, that's an 18 though.
18.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not terrible.
He's good.
You don't get anything in response though.
Mom.
Trevor, you have a bardic.
It's
You
my
have a
turn.
blindfold on. It's your turn.
So I'm gonna sort of stand up, sidle out over the seat. Have you moved yet? Okay.
No one else has moved except Pandora to the front.
As I pass by you, Danny, I'm gonna be like, We can't just sit and wait for her to take us on her terms. I'm gonna go outside, get ready. And then I'm going to use my movement, and I'm gonna get off the bus. And I'm gonna stand about 15 feet away from the bus, and hold my action to hit anything that hits me.
So you'd be near Argos.
Somewhat.
That's important.
Top of the order.
Oh, she's the top of the order.
Well, she doesn't rip off her blindfold.
Oh, it's bandage casting, so she'd have to do a lot.
Something hits the ground next to you and shatters like glass.
Oh boy.
Oh.
That was the driver.
The second hits your neck, I need a Constitution saving
So wait, that was an attack roll?
against Trevor.
No.
Range.
My steel defender has... Oh, it's range.
Range, not martial.
She's trying to kidnap you, idiot. That's why you
Wait a
should've
minute.
flipped the bus!
Wait, you
Caboose.
specified that, but I'm curious. Disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Within 5 feet. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's a great thing, but unfortunately she did something a little clever that she was trying for. What'd you get for your con save?
Not good. It is a... Well, it doesn't help when I roll.
I know that,
Does
but
the
it's
Bardic
bad.
still work
So
for that?
8.
Does a Bardic
But-
still work?
Oh, Bardic! I'm gonna roll my Bardic.
Yeah. You need it.
Bardic works.
Please.
Do
9.
you have an inspiration?
No, I use
But
it.
at least you
Oh.
know where
Wait,
to hit you
I have
from.
an inspiration.
I
Argos
do
is
know
right
the
next to
direction
him.
she hit me from.
Argos is next. Would
Can
you want
I-
to let...
Transfer my inspiration to Argos.
I've already used my Bardic.
I think
will say
already-
my
Like
Bardic
my-
is, if you let him transfer it, I would be grateful, but
Yeah,
I'm not
but
going to
already
take back
used-
my Bardic.
I think the
Yeah.
problem is the Bark's already been used. And it's... You gotta be close enough. Right now,
Yeah.
Trevor's all the way outside.
Right there. I was like, familiar with
Ash, Damien,
Shoot.
you guys sitting on the bus looking. Trevor gets out. You are...
No, 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 no.
You are unconscious.
Hallelujah,
Yeah.
he's not stoned.
You are
No, but she's
specifically incapacitated.
Okay.
Cool.
You're
You guys watch
Well, I fell
a
down
figure
paralyzed with my eyes closed.
jumps down from the top of the bus next to him,
of course.
finishing. the-
Oh, nearby Argos?
Right next to Argos.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. Ash, that's you.
Sick of boy!
Sick him. Go for it. Yeah.
Cool.
She knew Argos. It's that great.
Cool.
Yeah, go.
Sick of boy. That is.
I got us moving, guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oof.
that
Also,
is,
In the
August,
worst way.
I'm good to go later.
uh,
tonight.
smell,
You sure?
smell
Okay,
check
I do
one-
like getting
Smell check
What?
modifier,
If
that
you need
is
to, though.
What?
We can stay later though.
We don't need to
4.
get...
That is a...
Oh, okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Good! I was like, oh,
That'd
don't
be
you
wild.
say it like that. And it is this plus proficient. It's force damage, by the way.
Yes.
In case of that,
Mhm.
3 points of force damage. Roll the lowest possible option.
Oof, I'm so sorry. Bites in, kind of like dragging at the leg.
Force power rate just.
She's kind of like trying to kick it off.
Oh crap, she's big.
Um,
Tall. If
Do
you
I
can
hear
just kick off this
everything?
Burmese mountain
yes,
dog.
it's enough. Well, because you two include go inside
Well,
the
we
bus.
would probably feel the bus shake as she jumps
It's that
out.
natural like.
No, but do I hear the dog
Oh,
and her kicking
yeah,
the dog?
One
yeah,
last,
So I have a notion of where she is.
one last command.
Um,
Don't let her leave. Basically,
Trying his best. Yeah.
opportunity of attack if she
Ma-
moves.
Using your turn through your steel defender. Excellent. Danny, that's your turn then. Yes, you are enough to then hearing this
Do you have
commotion
any
outside.
initiative
I forgot to send that out.
I
can't believe you've done
so
this.
because I have a notion of where she is.
Yep.
I'm going to run there and strike.
Excellent. You're going to use your movement. I'm going to be completely fair. Your movement will get you off the bus, but not to her.
Not to her.
Oh no, it would because you weren't.
Such
But yes, yes,
range.
yes. Your movement will get you there right now.
It will.
Sorry, I thought I was going by something else. You're
Okay. So can I try and strike her?
good. Go for it. It's at disadvantage with the
Totally.
blindfold. Feeling your way through the seats. Boom, 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 boom. Off the bus.
Ow, that was my foot.
With disadvantage. A 19. Oh, yeah, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Let me.
Here comes the music though.
Yeah.
Slash this lady with celestial bronze.
Celestial Bronze pause. That's An 11,
11.
but I'm adding a superiority die because of a maneuver.
Oh, which maneuver? Clever, clever.
Distracting strike.
Oh, that's so good.
So she takes
My fingers have been so clammy all day.
16, not doubled, so doubles to 32.
32.
And she's distracted, meaning that whoever hits her next has advantage because she's too busy focusing on me. And can I, as a bonus action, can I change my clothing to distract her because my t-shirt now says Medusa sucks and it's her face on the shirt
Just
It's just like Google.
it's the full Grecian painting. I cut off the blood dripping Medusa sucks with the X at the end.
Oh my gosh.
Full on distracting strike to the max. I love it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This is why I wish it was
Excellently done. Joel is going to run.
Yeah.
He is actually going to run well, he can do a lot. I'm going to say this.
blindfolded.
No,
Joel's not blindfolded, but he is going to give the help action to Pandora
Okay.
for your turn. Just because it's that natural, like, he can see he's going to be, like, another set of eyes for you, and, like, looking at the ground, helping direct you, giving you the help action specifically. Just because, like, some of his spells, like, it might be detrimental if he tries to Eldritch Blast, because then he can see. Or he would have to look, right?
Question. If he's helping her, that means she would get her disadvantage because she's blindfolded would be
Completely flat.
and because she's gonna strike her with distracting, she would have advantage on that attack. Okay, good.
Because distracting strike, as far as I can read, it's when you add the spirit die to the damage roll, the next attack roll is what gives it. Blindness is just giving you disadvantage. It flattens out, but instead of being like over under, distracting strike specifically is an advantage
On the
separate of itself. Yeah.
Perfect.
Exactly. Joel's giving you flat as long as he takes his first turn. Pandora, that is your turn. Damien, you're on deck. Pandora, what would you like to do now?
Shoot this nigga.
I can hear her.
And Joel's
And
helping,
Joel's
like,
telling
he's
you.
outside,
Also-
Trevor's on the ground, all
So
these
you
things.
get
There's a
advantage if
big
you
dog barking at this
Yeah.
lady.
Joel is being, like, telling you that
Alright.
play-by-play to help you
I'm
as well.
gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna imagine the entire bus, like mental image, the layout of the bus, everything around me, and where they would be. I'm drawing that bronze arrow, and I'm shooting for them.
Go for it.
With advantage?
With advantage.
Because of the whole
Distracting
nullifying,
strike. Very
the
good.
Distracting.
Also, there's a big dog barking
Yeah.
at her. There's a commotion.
Joel's basically making as if you weren't blind in the first place, and therefore... I know, I'm pretty sure there would be DMs that would go, no, it would balance out, but I'm like,
18 to hit.
18
Distracting
will
strike's a
hit.
full fighter thing, man.
Exactly. I'm like, this isn't like, I want to give advantage, I want to give disadvantage. Joel is giving the help action. His whole turn is
Okay.
just basically making as if she
So,
wasn't
I didn't
blind.
want to do this because I don't know if he would let me, but I wanted to use my bonus action to do the
Oh,
thingy.
yeah.
Can I do that?
Go
Is
for
that
it.
allowed?
Yeah, no, it's totally
It
allowed.
requires sight.
Joel is
Um,
giving you sight right now. It's you are
Oh.
using. That's what I'm saying. It's Joel is. It's more than the help action. Actually,
Yeah.
Joel's turn
And there's a
was for this next round being like
Your
to
eyes.
completely negate blindness.
And
Like, that's why it takes
there's
everything.
a
He really
big
can't move. He
shiny
can't do
metal
bonus
dog
actions.
that he can use.
Right, like, and it's helpful, so Joel's not in any immediate danger, and it sucks because like, oh, he can't do any of his spells, but it's the safest, and like, it gives someone else
And then
perfect.
with Celestial Bronze, it's already doubled, right?
Mhm.
So 12 doubled.
24.
But yeah, August. Sam
To
has
the
played
head.
enough with me to know
Do
I'm
it
the
for an
bait.
Oh, I'm
But I'm
aiming
the
just for
bait
the
to
head.
strike me once and I'll strike you 6
You
times.
it
Strike me down,
cuts
I'll be more
through
powerful than
the
you
helmet,
imagine.
and you hear as the helmet cuts, just like a tire with air escaping, as hissing now is filling your ears. It was all really being blocked by the helmet.
Oh,
Very clever going
Loud
for that
enough to
shot.
negate disadvantage from blindness?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
It's just more sounds. There would
You know,
Joel.
so
you
now
need
we
someone
can
else, yeah.
definitely
But there's a
get
dog
I
to
still
her
have my
and hit,
movement.
like,
barking
Still have your movement,
where
yeah.
she is.
Yeah,
so
we
you'll
don't
still
disadvantage,
Can I
but we can
flank
find her.
with the dog?
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
yeah.
Dogs
He's
pick up.
somebody just
Yeah,
yelling at us.
I'll use my movement to flank with the dog.
Danny's down. It's almost that trifle right now of you've got Argos on one side, both of you on the other, where Argos can offer that flank as long as he gets the attention, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So as of right now, she might be going for you, but hopefully by next time, Argos will give you flank. Damien, that's
And
you.
guys should probably
Okay,
be close
so
to Argos, 'cause
basically
he can
we know where
defend
she's
you
at,
with
yeah?
that.
Yeah.
And I can pinpoint where that's at.
Rough estimate, yeah.
Okay. I am going to make
Yeah, rough
a
estimate.
what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna take a chance. That's the new word.
Take a chance, take a chance.
Thunder Wave, level 2,
Yeah.
and
Careful with
that
enemies.
is to Wolf Totem by the Who. If you
Yeah.
need a.
Oh yeah, because I love it. Here we go. Because you just have to do a cube.
And he can place it as long as it originates from you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna have to move, run out, and that should be able to, because it's basically from you on her, but like the opposite side of your friends. Yep, that'll
Yep.
work.
Okay.
I will say, just because you are there, if she tries to do anything, it might hit you. Her gaze, because you're not blindfolded and you're now within a melee combat, there might be some danger, but
Focus on
she would
Argos.
have to focus on you, right? Like,
Okay.
Argos is there. Use him as your eyes.
Okay.
He's got enough
here we
reflection.
go.
If she tries to hit you while he's close, he's able to help.
You start playing. She's gotta make a Constitution save throw. She's gonna burn a legendary resistance.
Oh, she's got those.
The hell?
This wasn't an exact one, but I love this too.
Yeah, she burns, so she'll have to half, but this will be 3d8 of thunder damage.
And it's just on her, right?
Just on her.
Okay, good.
It's having to get in, but he's taking so now you're making like a 4 points where Dog's on her right with Argos, you and Pandora are on the left. You're like right in front of her, Damien, going outward, like away from the bus too. It's that smart, like we don't want to hit the bus. So
And then drag
if
Trevor
someone
back
were to
in
come
and-
on the other point, she would then have like a 4 point. And Trevor's like on the ground in front of
If
you.
my body lets me attempt to resist it, I have a good feeling.
I'll still drag you into
We'll
safety
get
because I
we'll see
still
what
have my
happens.
actions. Oh wait, yo, I've been using my actions for Argos when all of Argos is his own initiative.
And because your bonus action is on what to do, right?
Bonus
Yeah.
action to save, but already I've given the command. Defend and kill this lich.
I'd like to add my +5 to this roll. Oh!
That's
I
good.
do have a +5. I forgot
Whenever
about
you want.
That's 3d8.
that. I need to remember that.
3d8.
Remember.
3d8 plus 5.
3d8 plus 5. Well, 3d8 halved because she had to burn the legendary resistance, but plus 5.
Roll well,
Ah.
Are you having the +5 or having the total?
Oh, having the total. Plus
Yeah,
5
you
is
have the plus 5.
MVP. Like,
That's like a god's touch, you know?
yeah.
Okay, so that wasn't really that great. That was
Okay.
a 9.
9 have to
oh, wait.
4 round up
Yeah,
5.
that's a 9. Yeah.
So,
Plus 5.
5 plus 5, 10 total.
10. That's still pretty good, I will say.
10
That's
total.
like an
Did you
under.
forget to remember the plus 5?
As you,
Yeah,
boom,
those
she
plus-
goes
those
from looking
plus
blade.
five,
All of you, Damon running up. Boom, 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 boom. As the waves of thunder roll out, she looks bloodied. As the helmet,
Wait,
crack in the helmet,
She looks bloody.
bloodied.
No, wait, she was. No, she hasn't moved yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, no.
Trevor,
That's gonna come later.
you're on the ground.
Yeah.
I need to make a roll.
Okay.
As of right
Can
now,
I also give a bardic for
yes, you
reaction?
can. Oh yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
quick.
No, screw it. We're giving you the bardic. Yeah, because
Okay.
you need to like get unconscious
Wake up,
from
wake
this, bruh.
Right now, you're unconscious.
Okay.
As of right now, it's probably going to require an action for someone to wake you up.
Okay.
That might change as time passes,
Someone
but
kick him in the ribs.
Oh, it'll take an action?
like, well, yeah, like it might take an action to help in the process.
Yeah.
Like this is a heavy thing she just did.
Okay, okay.
To which that makes her turn at the end of yours. She is going
Come at me.
to pull out twin short swords.
Of course.
Okay. I was gonna attack.
You two, Dog, and Demon. When increase attack.
Yeah, you probably want to get hit. You two probably should.
She's not going to. Oh, because nope. Because Argos is here, she's not going to try to push Petrifying Gaze on you, Damien, because there's reflective surfaces around. Instead, she's weighing her options. She's gonna disengage.
Oh, and leave.
You watch as she jumps,
Remember the
parkour scales back up the bus,
Remember the
and is off the other
Remember
side.
the command I gave Argos?
Disengage though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, because she just got surrounded really fast, bloodied really fast. Because she was trying to more surprise and grab you guys. This didn't go her way.
That's right.
She full disengage is running.
GG.
I will say, Ash, you will have
Okay.
Argos would be able to get to her because she like went over
Yeah.
the bus, right? Argos is the only thing that could get to her probably right now. Would you give any command for that?
Yes.
Argos is gonna run.
Die.
Argos
Tell
can
me
make
you
it
do that
to
with the
Medusa.
fake phone hand, like
Just
kill.
No, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch recently, so it's just die.
Die.
Order 66.
Go for an attack. You'll be able to get one hit.
Oh my god.
I will
If I
say,
Celestial-
while you're doing this, for Danny, Pandora, and Damien, is there anything you want to try? Your movement, unfortunately, if you want to try doing the same thing she did, I will let you know it's very hard. She's just terrifyingly acrobatic. Like, you could try to do the parkour because that would keep you in line.
That's-
Because right now you would have to dash to get around, but by that point she's probably going to be
I
getting
would
fast.
So would that
imagine
be
That's-
the way
acrobatic?
Trevor
That's a
was laying.
24 to hit.
24 hits. Yep.
Okay,
Pandora would take a
damage.
step and accidentally kick Trevor and be like, ah, crap.
Oh, he is still on the ground.
And then would take her action to help him wake
No, wait,
up.
that's my Steel Defender's turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally
No,
like,
wait,
get up!
that was my Steel Defender's turn and my bonus action to command.
Oh,
I
yeah,
still have
yeah.
an action. Can I
Yes.
use my action to run to Trevor? Like,
Oh,
wake
so
up,
two
wake up,
people
wake up,
helping.
wake
Yes,
up,
yes,
wake
yes.
up, wake
That
up.
will start
Also,
providing
the
a
damage
check.
She wake up!
The damage to Medusa
Like
is
this.
9 points of force damage.
9 points of force damage.
As
Yeah,
Dr.
she's bleeding. Boom! You see, bites in, starting to draw blood. Danny, anything you're doing, and Damien.
I am going to do exactly. I'm going to try and do exactly what she did.
Okay, make me an acrobatics
Hold on,
check. I'll let you know right now. It's a DC 25.
Hold on,
Would
question.
this-
Wait,
would this
August
kinda count as
bites.
Like an
We're-
opportunity kind of attack?
Not really, because she
Oh,
disengaged. You wouldn't get the opportunity.
August
That's the only problem. She knew that
bites.
too. It's that like I could attack people and then run, but it's like I should be smart and just run.
August, my question is, bites. My Steel Defender is a heavy boy.
It would have to be larger or huge and have some of those
Do
properties to grapple.
hydraulics in his jaws.
Would Longstrider help with
Was that the
attack?
bite of 87?
Oh, we're fine.
Oh, we're fine? Oh,
What'd you
okay.
get?
Alright, never mind.
On 19 plus 5 for acrobatics, plus 5 because I was MVP.
Hey!
Celestial Claws. Claws.
Well, on that note, I
All
think
of
I'll
you
give
watch
him some heroin.
Danny. Yeah, you.
Fazbear.
Boom.
Well, we don't see it.
Two. Double flip.
Blindfolded.
Blindfolded, my guy.
This music is perfect. No,
You
come on.
are
Yeah.
using your movement right up next to it.
Can I?
Oh, flank,
give
flank.
him some
I mean-
heroism?
Flank.
Heroism,
Flanking.
go for it.
And you're flanking with Argos.
Oh, okay.
So he
Alright.
has
Well,
advantage.
flanking
on
It makes
Argos.
it completely flat right now.
You're immune
Heroism,
to every
you can't be frightened.
gains temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier. So that should be a plus.
plus 3 right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you-
Or-
So it's a flat
Okay.
attack roll.
So, can I use my +5
Yes,
roll to
flat.
help wake him up?
And already there's.
also, you can use it. It will add
Which will
into
work
the
is if you
process of
can
waking.
get
Yes.
by
And
I
it's
will-
got advantage since I'm
Yeah.
providing help. So
Well,
that's
you're both.
nice.
This isn't like having advantage. Using the help actions, it's taking away tiers of waking up. This is some
Okay.
heavy stuff she's brewed that works specifically with your DNA. Go for it. Oh. Oh no.
That's not what I meant to do. Okay.
This is so cool. I love it.
I feel like literally anytime we get into a fight, instantly you're like down and out. The rest of us are like trying to like
No,
save
Trevor,
your life.
no,
Like,
no, no, no.
Trevor!
Trevor,
Not
please!
this crap
We've
again.
learned our lesson
19.
before with Spencer.
19
We're keeping you up.
Will hit the AC.
Yes.
Are you using your celestial bonus now?
Yeah.
13 doubled. 26 distracting strike. Bonus action. Action surge. I'm gonna strike again.
Action surge ain't a
Right off
bonus
her
action.
head!
Yo!
Action surge ain't a bonus
yeah.
action if you want to do anything else.
And you
Yo!
have advantage now.
My
Because it's the
guy!
next attack.
Because it's the next
So
one.
bad!
Dude,
My
and
guy!
people talk crap about fighters. Like, gosh, dang.
Dude,
Another
The
19
best-
to hit.
they're the
Stat
best
hits.
Yo.
ones. Any like crazy
Like,
shenanigans.
Oh
couldn't you get like
my
9
gosh.
attacks
Yes.
in one turn if
Yeah,
you got like high
yeah,
enough?
pretty much.
At level 20, if you action surge
Samurai fighter.
with
so you
samurai,
can forget
with-
one of those advantages. So you
18 already doubled.
18 already doubled.
Oh. Dude, this
Say
is
it.
actually kind of
She-
perfect
Say the
for
line, Bart.
the
She
ugliest
looks
person
on
versus the
death's
sexy person.
door
Ooh.
as coming in,
Are you
boom, boom,
crazy?
stabbing in under
Oh,
the
it's
jacket,
not-
bleeding heavily. You hear a curse in ancient Greece
Language.
pulling out. The helmet looks up.
You're blindfolded.
You're blindfolded.
Oh, you are.
And nothing can remove you.
Nope.
Not
It's-
nothing. It would take like action, like something you have. You can't just object interaction like, yeah, get off.
Yeah.
The casting,
Yeah.
clever, using this cast stuff. Yeah, of course you don't want to leave it on too long and then,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm stuck. But
Ah!
this is a heavier thing to put on.
I was smart.
That is Trevor. End of the
Used his
initiative.
brain.
You're going to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
The DC has been heavily lowered using 2 actions and a +5, so it is now only a DC 25.
Oh!
Only?
They rolled off the natural 20.
Oh.
I'm not even going to use my inspiration.
Alright.
So 8. Again, it's the same roll as last time.
You are.
But already you have heavily brought down DC. Next time it's going to drop even
Oh.
more. It's something that, like, this is
Bro.
not just like a, oh, I'm asleep. This is, oh, you are...
Asleep.
It's like a nerve agent, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's making sure
Is
you
it still
don't
stuck
wake
in
up.
his neck?
Tyler.
No, yeah, it's
Tylee's
already out, like
puncture
it's
Oh, I was
falling
gonna
out.
say, because if it's like acupuncture,
That's
Oh, yeah,
insanely
yeah.
to like get something that could stay in someone's neck. That's
That's a whole nother
that's so
level.
much money, right? Like who's
Why
gonna pay
waste
for
that
that?
much money when you can
Um,
just shoot?
One,
Medusa
I mean, one of the cheaper
has her
weapons in
turn.
Fallout 4 is the syringer, so...
alright, Medusa.
She is terrifyingly low.
Okay.
Try
What's she
us.
gonna do?
What she's going to do
She's gonna
It's disengaging.
is
Revenge.
full on grabs you by your shirt and leans in,
So
just
attacks.
savor this moment. I will feast on you.
Ew.
Good luck.
Pushes,
I mean, it is a snack,
disengages,
so my goodness.
is going to run with her movement, makes it to her
Oh, she
electric.
leaves. Cool. Attack of opportunity for Argus.
Disengaging, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
disengaging.
You guys are doing really
So
good.
she
If you
can't-
hadn't been playing, she would have been willing to take it, but you guys have gotten her
Uh-huh.
too low.
So here's my question.
Disengages, runs around with her movement, will be able to get to her bike.
Where's the bike?
It was behind another bus nearby. Because that way, get Trevor, grab him, and go, right? This is.
Do any of us see
Is she
that
in
bike?
range?
You're going to see it because you will.
Can I
Okay.
hear her?
Can
Wait,
I
and my
thunderclap
question-
that bike?
I was gonna ask if Argos could catch up, but that is better.
Can
Argus-
may I
Oh
Won't
my
make a
gosh.
Because he's got
disadvantage
40 feet of
shot
movement.
at her?
Oh my gosh.
Here's what I'm going to say. You will have to look.
Oh.
Here's what I'm going to say. Damien, you know in your heart of hearts, and I'll get to you. You can do your thing as well, so at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Just that, like,
Yeah.
Good shit.
Damien, you have to see it,
But
is
can
what
I
it
just
says.
see the wheels?
Range.
That's true.
Wait,
Oh, within 5 feet of you with Thunderclap.
What
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, sorry, I was like, that's why I was like, I had to check that one.
Could
Right.
Argos?
Argos won't be able to catch up. This bike is very fast.
It's an electric bike.
Oh,
Those
far
things-
away.
This is an e-bike that,
Yeah,
like,
she disengaged.
Exactly.
with her on the
full
sheet.
movement,
Last time
and then
she-
drove off.
Mhm.
Oh, and then
She's
got on
probably-
the bike.
So how close is
The
she?
bike was that
to
close
give you
away?
the
It was
exact,
within the movement from
it's
her movement last time.
100 feet away right
Oh,
now.
okay. Well, yeah, I won't be able to hear her.
Oh,
I was
she's-
thinking of Thunderwave, but I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
it too.
Because with her stuff,
Oh.
that's
Joel's
why.
got Eldritch
August.
Blast.
She's totally within range.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're within range.
Joel
It's
is with the Eldritch Blast.
disadvantage. What I was saying because
We still are in initiative though.
with the initiative,
Joel has Eldritch Blast within that range as well, so just.
Joel is going to be offering to make it because it's still that like
Oh, yeah, right.
it's you got to be careful
Mhm.
because it's what I was gonna say. If Damien could have done something, it's that like you could be provoking her petrifying gaze because you don't have
The blind.
full everything with the blindfold and everything. Joel's going to make it flat for you.
Maybe Joel.
You're going
Review mirror,
to
baby.
roll. Try to hit.
And did you add your advantage?
I have advantage.
Or not your advantage,
Your MVP.
She used it to.
I
do-
used
Oh,
it to
sorry.
help
used
him.
Okay.
That's a 17 plus
And
7.
Argos is running around.
24 hits.
Hey,
Are you using Celestial Bronze Arrow?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I will let you know. Right
August.
now, you might be able to do this.
For flavor, can it be on fire?
Sure. Strike it against the pavement. You are going to be making this roll. It's a D10 plus your dexterity.
Oh, plus the D6 because she still has
Mhm.
that.
So how's that? The D10 will double, right? Or like you'll double the result D10 because it's Celestial Bronze.
Mhm.
So go ahead and roll that first.
That's 8.
16's already really close. Okay.
But do you add your dexterity to that?
Add dexterity, so that's gonna
Oh.
be
Wait,
Oh,
what?
so
That's
yeah,
11.
Well-
the entire weapon attack is doubled, and your
Oh,
dexterity
yeah.
is part of the weapon's damage.
So that's 8 plus 3.
So
11,
22.
22.
22 already. That's 5 more points of damage.
27.
Say the line, Bart.
With 1 hit point. You bring her within an inch of her life.
Does that knock her off her bike? Oh, dang.
As that would have had to be other sort of move or other style of like going for the bike itself.
Don't you have a bow?
Hits the jacket.
What?
Bow?
I mean, I have a bow, but I'm.
It doesn't have celestial
As
arrows.
Yeah, I
she
just have regular arrows.
rips it out. Throws it to the ground. Drives away.
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
So, with this, it doesn't specifically specify that you have to do it every turn. It's just there
Mm-hmm.
until you take a short or long rest or designate a different feature. Does that mean my bonus action is free and open?
It might. I will triple check. That's
Oh my
definitely a rule thing. I
gosh.
want to make sure. Please tell me the name as well.
It's called
Is it-
Slayer's Prey.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna check because that's very important. With Slayer's Prey,
It's added D6.
focus as a bonus action. The first time you hit that creature with a weapon attack. I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm. It's
Each
wording it.
turn,
Yeah.
I'll take it. Short longer. It ends only if you designate another creature as a bonus action. Yeah, that's what people online say. I will say you would have a bonus action free because you already did this.
Okay. Can I shoot again? This time with disadvantage.
This is so fucking cool. You're gonna hear your mom's voice. Eye for an eye. What are you willing to give up to shoot again?
I'm willing to give up the one good memory that I have of my mom, my adopted mom. The one thing that I held on, the hope that I held on to that maybe one day I could gain her approval, and that was my 12th birthday. She actually remembered, and she bought me a new bow. She bought me Zephyr. I'm willing to forget that.
You're gonna roll this in the box of doom.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What do you have to hit?
To hit.
To hit. What's your bonus?
Plus
to hit?
5.
Plus 5?
Because Atalanta's bow isn't an extra bonus or anything.
Yep.
Wait, no, she has a plus 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, yes.
Plus 5.
Wild.
Frick, yes, I know.
You're gonna
I
roll
know
this in the
my
box of doom with disadvantage.
Oh,
You got a plus
frick,
7?
now I feel horrible.
Please make your first roll.
2 to plus 1.
That's a
Very
natural
honestly, after
1.
this, go ahead, but you know.
No.
What?
I got that one.
A nat 1.
And it just rolled a natural 20. I think.
Balance.
Balance, baby.
You feel the memory slip, and you just can't let it go for that half a second. Your fingers still tight on the bowstring as vroom, around the corner. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Dude.
Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you all so much for watching.
Dig in
And
the
we'll
water, it's
see
not
you
cold.
all next time. Bye bye.